Okay. Let me adjust the stream volume just a little bit. Let me make sure the stream is actually working. Yeah, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Usually I just stream one game for a very long period of time, but after talking with a viewer, I realized it could be fun to actually show off a lot of games. Plus, I still need to finish Shogun Showdown, and I only have probably 40-ish minutes left in that game. So what we're going to do today, play like 2 runs of Hades, probably going to take an hour, 30 minutes. Maybe 3 runs if I'm really enjoying it. Move on to Slave Aspire, just like 2 runs. Might skip Slave Aspire if I'm running low on time because I played too much Hades. Happens. Then I'll, welcome to the stream. Hello. Just going over what we're doing today because we're going to be playing a lot of games. Then I'm going to finish Shogun Showdown. Only should take 4 minutes or so. Not 4 minutes. Like 40 minutes. Then I bought a new game, Skul, because it was on like a 55% sale, and 55% sales get me pretty going. So yeah. You really did. You got here like immediately. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Oh wait, shit. Actually, you just reminded me of the game Brotato, which I need to add to my Steam list while I have Steam up. Because I was going through last stream, the reason I am like 2 hours late is because I, one, took a while to wake up. I was going through both anime recommendations for last stream and game recommendations, and you have kindly recommended Brotato, so I'm going to kindly put that on the list, wait for it to go on a December sale, and then we'll get that going too. Yeah, how have you been today? Let's see, go there. Well, oh, what? Is Brotato always this cheap, or is it just on a huge sale? It's on a sale. I didn't realize Brotato was like actually the price of a sandwich. Damn. I might play that next stream. Anyways, with that added to my tier list, well, not tier list, and my cat put on my lap, she made my whole chair sopping wet. She decided to play in her water, but she hates running water. She's staying on my lap, I suppose. Let me close down Steam and get into it. I forget, have you played Hades? And how's Hollow Knight been going? Oh shoot, I'm mid-run. Let me give up this run so we can start fresh, although the run is probably going to go very similar because that's just how Hades works. So my best weapon is definitely the bow. I can on average get to 32 heat with it, but I'm going to be using the sword most because I have some unlocks, Aspect of Nemesis, fun stuff, critical hit on after special. Shit. I don't know how good my video on it was, but yeah, let's fucking go wild. Start with the Artemis boon. Well, Artemis keepsake, because Artemis boons just work really well. Stack crit chance. I can actually go pretty... This is like the one game I can go kind of fast at. Epic Deadly Strike is awesome.
Surprise.
Special erasing projectiles is so huge. It's actually saved me way more than it should. I'm messing up my dash strikes. You only want a dash strike on this weapon because it's the fastest way to transmit your attacks. There's also a very good upgrade for dash strike, which over doubles your DPS, which is good. I actually don't like Demeter. I don't like Demeter so much that I'd rather have the coin than put her in my god pool. You can only get 4 gods at a time unless you use keepsakes to add more gods into your pool. And Demeter is just mid. She was really good when I was a noob and was like, slowdown is so useful. Later on, I kind of realized that not the best. A lot of money this run. All right. The graphics are really good. If you look too closely, you realize it's kind of weird. Not CGI, but like, if you look closely at my character model, I look a bit weird. But like, the game is typically going fast enough that you just can't see anything too closely. Don't get hit? Sure, I'll not get hit. This challenge is a don't get hit challenge, which is interesting. They typically also pack really annoying enemy combinations.
We shall see how good you really are.
That's a skull, definitely. Super high health skull. Skulls can move very fast, so we're going to handle... Okay, we are not going to handle the skull. Ooh, okay, that skull should be the last thing. Awesome.
Last.
Perhaps the dead you stand against have long forgotten the experience of anguish and despair.
Yeah,
Trust that you shall soon
I was
remind
just about to mention Hollow Knight again. I was like, but yeah, have you been on Hollow Knight? Dream Nail is awesome. That means you're pretty good into the game, or deep into the game. I'm not going to spoil quite how much you are into the game, but yeah. Quick connector. Congratulations. What's your favorite boss win so far?
Got to use the front.
I think when I was about there, either Hornet or Dung Defender would have been my two favorites.
Too bad I can't bottle this stuff.
We'll save our gold for later, because Minotaur Heart's pretty good. Minotaur Heart's going to increase our maximum health. While these guys have a shield, you can't stun them. After their shield is gone, you can just go crazy on them. Whoa, get out of there. There we go.
That's a relief.
Well, good luck on your quest, young adventurer. Oh, these guys are annoying. Giving each other shields. Pick off this group first, then we'll go for that group near the exit. Or near one of the exits. Oh, my first hit. My first hit taking 1 total damage. He drops a charm, and I think he is a... Let me look through this. This kind of sucks. I think he drops a charm. It's alright.
Stronger.
And I think he unlocks a certain area. I might be misremembering the flowchart of, like, bosses. Because he's mandatory for the story. I wouldn't worry about him too much then. Because he's not an optional boss. I just misremembered the story. I honestly thought he was before the Soul Man. But, no, now that I think about it, yeah. He's not before the Soul Man, he's after. Whoopsies.
Better things to do.
There.
Well, just off the name alone, you won't know too much. More Ares or Dionysus? I wouldn't mind Dionysus in here. Dionysus is a good defensive option. Past that, I just want Aphrodite. Aphrodite is solid on this build for both offense and defense. Dash away from all the bombs. This room I can usually take a good amount of damage through. There's just too much going on here. I'm kind of playing out of my mind today. Holy moly.
Would you just look at yourselves like you
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Then who's your favorite boss so far?
aren't you? Taking the best care of it at that. I knew I could count on you, but I didn't know I could just be so proud of you, you know, man?
Dionysus is such a real one. Positive outlook's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but rare epic quality, it might actually do something. The issue with positive outlook is the final fight. If you're below 40% health, you're in one-shot range. So Dionysus is usually just one extra hit for each death defiance you have, which isn't awful. Not the worst thing in the world. Oh, fish. I'll spend a moment, fish. The Soul Boy is fun. I was trying not to spoil the second phase. In fact, I was kind of trying to lead you into getting fucking tricked by it, because I still remember my first time going in there, and I was like, man, that fight was rough. Good thing it's over. Holy shit, he got back up! And then running away. Boy, was that a day.
You would be wise to heed my words next time, and fear the consequences of eluding me. Death can be most unpleasant, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, I know you mentioned the second phase. I was just like, I specifically said in stream, there's a second phase, maybe in like an alternate version of the fight or something. And I was just like, wonder if I can get him.
Well, that's just it, Master Thanatos. I never was terribly fearful of you gods, if you'll forgive my saying so. Far as I can tell, all of you seem to have your struggles much like mortals do. A fear of death aside.
What would you know of the struggles of gods? Now you have eternity to think on what you've done. Maybe I'll check again with you after another eon or two, see if you've learned anything more.
Oh, did I click off? Off. Yeah, unfortunately you already knew, so I was like, damn, it's unlikely, but it's always funny seeing new players go through and then just get fucking clapped by the second phase and mauled.
Thanatos really isn't such a bad sort once you get to know him, sir. Though I suppose you'll have to take my word for that.
Oh, I believe it, Highness. I should think that bringing death must be a lonely job. Perhaps you ought to try pushing a boulder sometime.
We don't need healing. Darkness is cool. We'll go Karen's Opal for just a really good run.
Thanks.
Do tell
What charms are you running right now? I'm not going to judge your choice of charms mostly because you don't have them all, so... I'm mostly just curious what you've got. And what charms you've taken a liking to. I hate these guys so much. No, stop. I'm getting stunlocked. Get me out of this hell. Ooh, it's the gate to chaos. Chaos is fun. You get to trade some of your health and get cursed for a while for a nice permanent attack buff. Hopefully attack buff. If you're unlucky, you'll get nothing and... Or not nothing, but just something that's so bad it's effectively nothing. Well, it's always something. It's just... Oh my god, I hate it here. And no, I'm not using my cast, mostly because these guys just go down really quick. Cast would give me extra % damage on these guys. Oh my. I'm losing it. I'm actually about to just throw his computer out the fucking window. No. Okay. That would have sent me over the edge if that thing got... No. Okay. I know your tactics now, fool. Heathen. There we go. Okay, now.
Power of Olympus.
Yeah, we're just taking extra damage. Gate to Chaos. This Gate to Chaos is actually going to give us an extra floor. If you get him on the very last floor, you actually get an extension. Fair enough. Dust Strike deals 53% more damage. I'll take it. Hermes is interesting, but we're packing quite a bit of money. Please don't try to force Demeter on me. Artemis, I'm glad I went here. 4% chance isn't a lot, but it's a chance. I'll take the extra health. We aren't going to get a lot of healings here because I packed the one that makes darkness heal.
What's the matter?
Or a special boon.
You look a bit uncomfortable. Something you want to say to me? Or any one of us?
Well, it's just... There's something that I wanted to discuss with you at some point, Meg, but after more consideration, I'm thinking maybe now is not the time.
Both of those are solid. Honestly, I use long nail even on like my current build. I just really like it. The extra range. There's an upgraded long nail you get later on at some point, which is just even better, but it takes one extra charm notch. But you can be attacking from such a range with both long nail and the upgrade. It is so awesome.
I understand entirely. Though you should know my sisters and I keep no secrets from each other anymore. Isn't that right, sisters?
You already had to go through the jellyfish place, right? Because that place sucks ass. Alright, here's about time to use our darkness. Well, not darkness, but... Ooh! Okay, stay. I usually do a lot of damage with this weapon, but I also take a lot of damage. Because your dashes don't give invincibility if you attack dash through them. And I am only attack dashing, so I actually am not just... I have no invincibility like I would on normal builds. Positive outlook on this fight? Oh, that's sad. To be fair, I'm kind of getting fricked. Oh, boy. It's fine. We're gonna make it through. We're gonna make it through. We're gonna make it through. Don't die here. Get a... Typically, I'm a little bit better at this fight. By a little bit, I mean significantly, but Few more hits. Oh, damn it. I hate that attack, and I dashed in the wrong direction. Well, I'm gonna kill her now. Oh, that's why I'm doing it. It's because I'm taking 50% more damage because of my Chaos Boon. That's why I'm fucking getting cooked. That makes a lot of sense. We can afford to lose some Death Defiances in that case. I was about to be very disappointed in myself, but 50% more damage just makes a lot of sense. Shaman Stone's really fun. Cast builds are fun. I don't use them all too often, but they are just really, really fun. Aphrodite. I forgot what I was doing for a moment.
Worth it.
Get my Death Defiance back. We got more than enough money to make up for it.
Yes.
More money again. This is just the actual money run. Pure wealth. Whoa! Alright, one of them almost dead. Let's focus on getting him dead. So I'm getting you dead. Now it's your turn. Put you in the stun lock. Awesome. These guys suck. Specifically these red dudes. Their attacks are just very big, and it makes it hard to attack anyone else on this specific weapon, and most weapons, honestly. But this weapon's just really reliant on dash strikes, which means less invincibility to dash through his big waves.
Shiny.
This is really rough. So this option's very good, but so is that option. That would be a double Minotaur Heart since it's in one of those challenge places, and challenge places double everything. That would be 50 health, which would be a huge increase. This place is just really, really good.
Music or sing or anything yourself, Hades kid? It's good for you, you know.
I play a bit of the lyre, as a matter of fact. Orpheus himself gave me some pointers on it.
Well, might I recommend giving it a shot at some point? Who knows? You might be the next Orpheus.
Refreshing nectar.
Careful, it's hot.
Upgrades the next few god boons. We definitely need the health right now.
You could stop me.
I played that kind of weirdly. Just get behind these guys and strike.
Useless.
We still have 2 more levels of taking 50% more damage, so 2 more levels where getting hit will actually probably be my end. Okay. You have less health, so I'll take care of you first, but then I'm definitely taking care of you right here. You're annoying. Bomb dude can die as well. Okay. Another red man. Stop running from me! Get over here, friend. There we go.
You had no chance.
Yeah, Aphrodite, we need to hurry up and get in our god pool. She's running a little bit late. So we can get some duo boons, which is awesome.
Time for another voyage aboard the barge of death.
This place is going to suck. I always take damage here. I'm probably going to lose a Death Defiance here. Hopefully not lose 2. There's a lot of enemies here, and they're all invincible. It is very easy to just start taking a bunch of damage. I should have used that past the... I should have used that either earlier or later, because there was a lot of wasted damage there. Once you start getting just a few of them down, it's so much better. Okay. You need to die. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely losing a Death Defiance here. This is just hell. With the extra damage I'm taking, it's brutal. Wouldn't have been a Death Defiance loss, would have just gotten a slow, which would have been fine. We would have healed it at Karen's shop. But with the extra 45% damage, it's brutal. Fortunately, now we're going to get a huge attack buff. Our DPS should go through the roof.
The curse of chaos has been lifted.
I'd love to help you however best I'm able, my little godling.
Special is what we want. Our goal is to apply weak, which is handy, reduces damage, doesn't matter that much. But there's certain thing called, I want to say, Heart Rend, and that makes your critical effects do like 150% more damage. And as you can tell, I'm critting a lot. Each yellow hit is a crit. And I've kind of built around crits, because that's what you do with this weapon. Oh my! I got shotgun blasted and took like 60 damage there. That's was kind of unlucky and bad positioning on my part. I had specialed a second too late. Oh my. Getting stun locked. I would be very sad if this run ended. I promise I make it to Hades like pretty much every time. This run I'm just getting my cheeks clapped. It's streamer's curse, I suppose. Oh, no. Most of my boons are pretty good. Although in Elysium, you can get all your Death Defiances back, so usually I don't worry too much. Plus, in Styx, it's also easy to get Death Defiances back. These guys are so annoying. They jump away from you and they shoot you a lot. Yeah, I know. Well articulated. A lot. Over here, friend. This guy sucks. Just, my god. Typically, I don't run into as much of these guys. Typically, it's like the Witch Sisters, which aren't that big of a deal if you're not awful at bullet hells, or you're just good at deflecting bullets. It might be a strategy to grab Athena next place. I was going to grab some extra money, but I'm thinking Athena will be better. Athena dash would be helpful here, and so would her Death Defiance restorations. There we go. Chaos is another extension if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that Shop of Karen looks like it's going to be our last area. Sure, let's go to Chaos. This might be an awful idea because we're already low, and a bad Chaos boon could fuck us up.
Name of Hades.
This is scary, but fuck it, I'm in. We can no longer special, otherwise we're going to take a lot of damage. It can't reduce us to 0 health, so I will special until I use my Death Defiance. If I do this next fight hitless, we're good. Don't rely on me to do my next fight hitless, though.
I win this round, fish.
Fucking got that trigger finger. Okay.
I'll pay for that.
Dash more times in a row is just awesome. Defensively, it's huge. Offensively, it's huge. Yeah, whoops. After party is actually kind of tempting with how this run's going. We're going to take Dionysus' aid, though. Mostly because he's got one of the best aids in the game, in my opinion. We don't survive a single hit, so it is actually fine for us to special here. 1 health, 25 health. Difference is mute.
This time, Lenny.
Oh, fuck yeah. Run away, keep running. Don't have any cast upgrades. Right now, Artemis is looking juicy. Okay, this is where the fight gets a little hard. I'm trying to figure out which angle I want to take this. I'm going to fight this one first. Me looking at my 1 health. I'm just trying to make this 1 health last. Damn, okay. 1 health did not last. Now we are on to just... Extra dash is going so hard. If I use my special, I'll take damage. I don't really want to take damage. We're going to have to pick up Athena and fucking make our Death Defiances back. Dying here would suck. It's because I took a lot of risky options. Right now, I've like completely neutered my damage. If we get out of here, it'll be close. And even if we get out of here, we still have so much left to go. This is looking fucked. Okay, let's play it safe and try to just weaken them all with that, or rather kill them all with a good use of our cast. By that I mean, why do I have no cast? The less of them exist, the less of them I have to deal with at any given moment. 9 health in a dream. Well, 18 health in a dream. I took 9 health. 9 health in a dream is now here. Okay, this last part of the fight's not the hardest, but I am literally just a hit away from dying. I could step in the lava too long and I would be cooked. Like, both figuratively and literally. I'm cooked right there. Damn, yeah, lava. Okay, I don't usually die that quickly. I played that super risky. Also, that was interesting. I've never gotten that weird chaos ending.
Oh, Lerny, why?
I'm not going to bore you through all the dialogue of the characters. I'm just going to go back and do another run to redeem myself from whatever the hell that was. Because that was just sad. Typically, I make it to Hades. That's my first time not making it to Hades in a while. Now, I don't always win Hades, because if you look at my Pact of Punishment, I have him on the hardest difficulty.
Let's see here.
But yeah. Morning there. What's up? I hope you just got here and did not see the humiliation that was that last run.
That's the worst that could happen.
Dying in Asphodel is not it. But how are you doing this morning? Give me double shark? No. We will take that, though.
Modified.
Ooh. Man, that was a very hard 2 skulls. That's lovely. I'm gonna have to live with that then. It's because I took some risky Chaos Boons. I took a Chaos Boon right before the boss that made me take 50% more damage. Then I couldn't use my special, which on this weapon, special is the way I'm getting critical hit damage. So it's not the best, but it was also just poor playing, don't get me wrong. Favorite weapon is the bow aspect of Rama. What about you? Currently I'm playing aspect of Nemesis. No clue how deep into the rabbit hole of this game you are. Going for a Heart Rend build, that's my favorite. I don't really like merciless end builds on Nemesis. Arthur is fun. Don't do Arthur too much though, mostly because I like the fast weapons. I have to get used to Dash Strike not giving you invulnerability. I didn't know that until kind of deep into the game.
Good.
Dash Strikes don't give you invulnerability, dashes do, but if you attack through it...
And just fly or burrow out of there. My Callisto, she can turn into a bear. You ever seen those? Monstrous, furry things.
Bears are cute, to be fair. Dash Strike deals more damage, I'll take it.
I'm in.
Yeah, I almost always make it to Hades, and I always fight Hades on, like, the hardest mode. That's fun, but don't always win Hades. I can almost always win if I don't have him on the hardest mode, and if I was really wanting to grind my heat, then that's how I would do it. Also, I can't take a hit here. The spellcaster needs to die first. That's basic, just fighting 101. Always kill the medic and then the backline fighter. The caster is scary. Oh, caster. Okay. That caster's actually going to kill me. Stop running from me! Nope!
Ah, they got me.
The stupid caster. Oh my god, why is he like this? It's fine. It's just, no. Athena? Chiron. Chiron's super fun.
Hold fast to your resolve, cousin, and climb on toward the surface. No matter how often your foot...
I don't mind her call. Her call is kind of a Hades solution. I haven't tried many of the other weapons, honestly. I've tried them a little bit, but I'm trying to get to 25 heat on all of them. I've beaten 25 heat a lot, but right now you have to go through it procedurally. Unfortunately, you can't just bust through all the unlocks with 1 or 2 runs. You have to go through all 20 runs. This is Hell mode. I have only ever played the game on Hell mode. Yeah, Nemesis is considered like a speedrunning weapon, I think. I just play it because it's fun. It's kind of swift. You want to only dash strike, and you special to give yourself critical chance.
Mine. Looks handy.
If you have enough Geo, go for it. And also, Aphrodite here is very nice. This person kind of sucks. Wait for him to just appear behind me and slash me. Once we break his shield, it won't matter so much. On a non-ranged weapon, it's annoying. Chiron deletes this guy, which is why I love Chiron. I actually see a lot of Chiron slander, which is the homing arrow one. For some reason, people are like, no, it's not as good against, like, bosses, and I just disagree. It's actually just a win solution, because you can just shoot him and do a ton of DPS from a super far range. Okay. This is the weird pick. Life Affirmation is what I'm going for because it's going to get my health up. And this early, an epic Life Affirmation is fucking crazy. Ooh. Almost was crispified there. Oh, let's go ahead over here. That other life thing is tempting, but we always go with Hades. If I'm correct, it gives something that's extremely good for... Actually, yeah, it gives something that you're definitely going to want. Not my favorite. Give me Dash Strike. Yeah, that's fine. We don't even have an attack modifier, and we're still one-shotting these guys on a good crit. Average aspect of Nemesis moment. Now, we do have Dash Strike up, which is actually kind of relevant. The cycle is special, and then 2 Dash Strikes, or however many Dash Strikes you have, really, and then special again. This is going for a health build, I suppose. Not that health builds are... Oh my god, I got shot by the trap. I'm in shambles. Dash through them because they have shields. They can't be stunned right now. Ooh. And dodge there. Safe here. More health. We should be at 200 after Curse of Chaos Boon. Man, Tartarus is so big. I always expect Tartarus to end, especially when I'm just coming out of like an Asphodel. Every other place feels smaller than Tartarus, although I know Elysium is just as big. Elysium either feels like it's going on forever, or it's super small, depending on, I guess, what you're going for. Like, for some runs, I'm like, man, I need Elysium to last forever so I can actually get some upgrades here. And then other times, I'm like, oh my god, Elysium needs to end right now because I am going to die. Tartarus usually just feels, like, really big, and I'm like, man, I got a lot of stuff that Tartarus run. Asphodel is just actually smaller. Tartarus and Elysium are the same size. Yeah, I need that.
Transgressions are not tolerated.
But Asphodel is like half the size of both the others. I can't reach you. That sucks. Hopefully he comes out of his little hidey hole. He probably won't though. His AI has found that little safe spot and it's going to cling to it. Alright, let's handle you.
They had their chance.
50 gems is quite a bit of gems. Oh, I should have bought the Athena thing, actually. I didn't math out in my head if I had enough for both. I just thought I did.
Hello, Fury Sisters.
Electotis, you ready? It's been a while, Zagreus. You must have made it pretty far last time.
That's not far! That's not far!
Riches of Asphodel. And I have to say, Meg, you are positively a sight compared with that blasted bone hydra stewing away up there.
How very flattering. To have compared me to the remains of some mindless, outsized lizard.
I guess I would have never gotten this dialogue if I didn't die there. Sometimes I find like snippets of really early game dialogue because I'll die in a random way or something, and the game's like, oh, he's still in the early game, and I'm like, god damn it, I know I sped through the early game because your boy is skilled. Special deletes projectiles, which is super handy, and I dashed into that because I got greedy for some extra damage. Oh, okay. I hate that. Hey, almost dead. Look at that. I still don't even have an attack modifier, but almost dead. In fact, not having an attack modifier is worrisome because we've already used our Artemis boon, and we definitely want Artemis attack. Hopefully we can go to Asphodel, get your next 3 are upgraded, and then grab an Artemis boon. I didn't articulate that very well at all. Go for Aphrodite, force her. We don't need to heal anymore. I think we're alright. I'm pretty happy with everything here. Athena is kind of a win condition for the Cerberus. Cerberus can just decide to damage you, and if he damages you, he steals a Death Defiance, so... For those who don't know what I'm talking about, you'll figure out kind of soon, because this run's definitely making it far. We have 250 health by Asphodel, so... This run is making it somewhere, that's for sure. Oh, gonna try to step on me? There's only one person who gets to step on me, and it's not you! That was so awful. I'm feeling that lack of attack modifier. I probably need to just take the next attack modifier I get, even if it's not going to pair into my build. I just need like a % attack modifier, be it Athena or Aphrodite.
Come on, Huz, you can do this. And furthermore,
Dashes? Extra dashes? No extra dashes, but extra move speed isn't bad. Okay. Aphrodite here, we kind of want the special, but it's honestly probably better if we get attack. We just desperately need a % increase to attack. Aphrodite without in a vacuum does more damage than Artemis on this weapon for attack, but when you remove the vacuum, the extra crit chance scales better with most things, especially like Heart Rend, Clean Kill, all of that. And so Artemis very quickly beats out Aphrodite in damage after you get a few upgrades. But Aphrodite isn't a bad option, and Aphrodite has the benefit of... Sucks, this sucks, this super sucks, this super sucks. Give me a... Oh my... I'm not still invincible? I guess it is only a common one. These guys are my least favorite enemy in the game, I'm not gonna lie. Strongbows also suck, but I've recently disliked these shield boys more. We need it, so we're gonna take it.
Fabulous.
Double boon. Athena is pretty free. Athena just makes enemies invincible, so it slows you down a bit. Not the worst thing in the world. Sure, we can take that.
If this is your idea idea of humor, Zagreus, then I shall make it clear to you again that
I hear so many of her lines. She must be so pissed off because anytime she's an option, I take hers because I don't mind it. Look at that. That enemy over there is invincible. Cool. I will fight literally anyone else. Everyone else I would have been worried about, man, I might lose a Death Defiance here. It's still worth it for the double boons. With Athena over there, I'm just kind of like, oh, maybe I'll take an extra hit or two. Okay, I guess we'll just wait here. Like, it slows you down, but it's not a big deal at all. Oh, I kept pressing F and it wasn't proccing. I wanted to just invincible through the last little remainder of his fight. I took more damage than I wanted to. I have to actually lock in and focus. I dashed through that. There's no world I didn't dash through that.
I should go.
I see no benefit to staying angry, cousin.
Okay. Front skin is cool. Poseidon I'm not that interested in. I wouldn't mind his cast, but I wouldn't be too partial to it either. Artemis cast would make me happier. If I had to fill out a 4th slot, he's not bad. I already have a really good dash.
Coming through.
Skillfully going through this. Yeah, I was going to take damage there because the AoE is just so thick. Whoa! Whoa! Almost through the thick of it. So we're almost through the thick of it. Let's just invincibility through this last bit. That was not a bad fortress. See, I haven't even lost a single Death Defiance. This is how I usually play. Like, I take some damage in the hard parts, but we're smooth sailing.
The name of Hades.
Poseidon cast is strong. Did you know it's actually tied for the 2nd weakest cast by sheer damage numbers? That blew my mind because every time I pick it up, it feels crazy strong. But I believe it's just above Zeus in damage. And that's the only thing it's above in raw damage output. Granted, the push-away effect is what makes it feel strong, in my humble opinion. Picking up that cast, not cast, but attack was a good idea. I don't feel as strong as normal, but that's also a lack of chaos, if I'm not mistaken. I think I only have... Well, no, I have a chaos for attack. And it's even a dash attack, so I'm tweaking. This is a pain in the ass. Asphodel sucks so bad.
Lord Zeus.
Zeus is okay.
Of Olympus on the world, why? He needs a healthy sense of humor, no, young man? There's an awful lot of spoil sports out here, can't even take a little joke. Well, I know all their mothers. Fly on all of them, I say. Let's joke away.
I could take his cast. Weakest cast in the game. At the same time, I don't want it on special. And if I want Zeus Duo Boons, I'm going to need to take something on my main arsenal right there. And so it's going to be the cast. And I don't care too much about the rarity of the cast, because this is not a cast build. Plus, it's strong in these areas now. The Goonie zones. I missed! I missed so awfully. No! Okay. I should have just went for the attack.
Look who.
Not now.
Maybe get jolted and that could be pretty strong. Yeah, okay, yeah. Looked over at the chat and echoed I echoed exactly what you said, yeah. Looks like we both are pro Hades players. Different league is nice. I prefer it at a higher rarity, but like, I'm not gonna shun it. Yeah, we'll grab a heal so we don't just die here. As long as I have about half health, clear knees shouldn't be an issue.
I don't see why not.
Hey, there's Jolted. Not a high rank Jolted, unfortunately, but...
Give me a better boon.
Athena's aid, yeah, that's pretty good. Right now, this Athena's aid feels like it is lasting a millisecond, so... that level up should put it on the tier that I'm used to.
And now, prepare to die.
Look at me deleting those projectiles with my special. Oh, he just comes out slamming, huh? I didn't know that. Let's hope for a good Daedalus Hammer. A good Daedalus Hammer can double the damage of this build. Because there's a Daedalus Hammer that makes your special strike twice, so double damage, and it gives 20%. I have no clue what they were thinking when they cooked that bad boy up. Also, I just weaved through those projectiles.
Who needs a neck anyway?
Ooh. I totally blocked through that. I totally blocked. I parried it even. Parries aren't in this game? What are you smoking? Parried it. I've honestly grown to really appreciate Athena's aid. Diagnosis is still my favorite, just because it does so much damage. Like 100 damage every second is freaking wild. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, let's talk, bro. Hey, welcome. I'm actually taking a little bit of your suggestion, not because I like... mostly because when I talked to you, I was like, you know, playing a bunch of games would be fun. And maybe I should just kind of do that. And so yeah, I'm going to just be playing a lot of different games today. Swapping between games, it just sounded fun. I also did watch 2 of the animes. I watched 3 episodes of Yuritsu, I probably can't pronounce it. Lum anime. Pretty solid. And then I decided to what do I want here? Who do I want on my special? Does it matter? Athena special would be fine. And then I watched 1 episode of Elfen Lied. I think I'm saying that correctly. 2 different tones, but it's pretty good for a duo watch. Probably just take the money here. I can take a heal. Completely different genre, yeah. That's kind of why I picked it, although. Because one is a comedy, well, rom-com, and then one is going to be, like, much more heavy. And so I picked them to... as kind of like a palate cleanser for each other. More health. Okay. This could massively increase our DPS if it's a dash. Even just 1 more dash is going to be a huge DPS increase. Because right now, all of our strikes are dash strikes. The 2 things we need here is a good Daedalus Hammer. That could give us like 200% damage, which is crazy. Well, 100% damage, I guess, if we're talking percents. What are you? Oh, that. Okay. These guys with shields on them are actually so nasty, because you can't stun them by attacking them. Typically, they take stun from whatever attack you throw at them. Like right now, they're going to take a stun just by me attacking them, which is fine. As long as I time my pauses well, it's okay. But with the shield, they can't take stun. Come on, dash, dash. Okay. Even just 1 more dash is solid. Sure, I can do that. Ooh, a strongbow? Strongbows are annoying. Not with extra dashes they aren't, though. These guys regenerate if you don't hit them again. Oh, I am moving slow and killing these guys. We still recovered health there, I think. Yeah, even 28 is a health recovery.
Champions.
Nice.
Take the money. Ooh. Whoa. Okay.
Not yet.
Oh, I don't have Athena yet? Oh yeah, I don't have the critical does more. This build's not the absolute best. It's kind of weird DPS. It's not weird DPS, it's just kind of poor on what I'm used to. Because typically I would have Artemis's attack, which is generally just better. I won't explain the statistics on why, but it is better. In my humble opinion. And I had to grab Aphrodite because I was really suffering. Ooh, okay. The damage we're taking are just these small little butterflies. They do 2 damage. They aren't too big of a deal, but they can stack up if you leave them around too long. And I'm not too confident in avoiding the butterflies. They're just annoying. Coins. Pomegranate. I don't actually like pomegranates that much. I think they kind of... After getting 1, they kind of suck. Because the increases aren't too big after getting 1. Although getting 1 on our attack right here would be very nice. I'm not going to lie. We could actually use 2 pomegranates. 1 on our attack, then another on our attack, honestly. But after like 1 or 2 pomegranates, they really just fall off in scaling. The first one's going to be like 30%, but by the like 3rd one, you're looking at like 5%. Oh, that's it. Oh. 2% less damage, 4% less damage. Jolted is not awful. 4%.
Juicy.
Diminishing returns. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you very much. And I have no clue what the hell that means. Not diminishing returns, though. A message about that one.
Prepare.
This is actually not so bad. If I play it right. Which, with extra dash, this guy becomes mega easy. Please don't humiliate myself while saying that. Like, not that I'm not going to take damage. I'm taking damage here. But... when is a good moment to use my companion? Jump towards me. Okay. Or don't jump towards me. Oh, hey there, friend. Jump towards me. But yeah, an extra dash means I can still do 2 dashes to attack and then 1 dash to flee. Because dash strikes, I've said this before, but for anyone new, dash strikes don't give you iframes, whereas regular dashes do, which is a hard aspect of this weapon and other dash striking weapons. Like right there, if I dash attacked, it would have been damage. Right there, since I dash attacked, it was damage because I didn't have iframes. Almost through the fight. Putting your cast in things is 10% damage per cast, so always try to do that against bosses. Against regular enemies, you might not need it, but if they're big regular enemies, definitely still do it. Run away! We have enough Athenas to hopefully get us through this fight. Chaining them together is kind of hard. You're going to have 1 second of vulnerability. Walk away, because I'm about to take some Omega damage. He's like 1 hit away from death. Just die! No, how? You're so close! Yeah, he was literally like 1 hit away. You can't kill him ever until, well, soon. That'll make him a little less healthy in the boss fight. Losing a Death Defiance there kind of sucks. We have Athena though, so we can get him back. Wouldn't mind Divine Flourish. It's just a really weak Divine Flourish, and Sure Footing is handy. I don't run into traps too often, but there's in the final fight there is something that is considered a trap. And 75% damage effectively makes that attack a lot less punishing. And that trap can be very easy to trigger. These guys, if you don't kill them, they will come back to life, which is annoying. Cool. Cool. Missed literally every strike of the slightly homing bounce off walls ability. That's what we call gaming right there. Yeah, jar of hands is what I'm referring to. The most punishing thing is probably the stun, but I find those actually clipping me a decent bit. I've got the rest of attacks usually down, especially with one dash. That makes it much more consistent. Typically, I take damage because I'm very used to dash striking, and that fight kind of punishes dash striking. In the sense that it can be hard because I try to just iframe through a lot of his attacks, and I've gotten pretty consistent iframing through his attacks, but obviously if I'm in damage mode, then I'm going to be dash striking, which then makes no invincibility frames, which makes me sad. And also, that was a pitiful dash into the wall there. I literally cannot see myself. I'm just a ball of light. There we go.
Excellent.
Oh, Daedalus Hammer. Been waiting for that. That Daedalus Hammer took forever. Don't tell me this is the end of Elysium. Okay. With that shop next to it, I'm like, Daedalus Hammer at the end of Elysium is not a spawn I've ever seen before, and that would be dumb. It's because I skipped a Hermes in Asphodel that I'm getting Daedalus Hammer so late. Typically, this would be at the start of Elysium. But it fed me a Hermes boon because I skipped him in Asphodel. Don't remember why I skipped him. I think it was because there was a duo boon. Brother, it is not even fucking funny. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I had to read that message because I saw Buzzsaw and I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, getting hit by those arrows happens occasionally as well, but right now I have to work so hard for this DPS, it is not even funny. These guys should be melting under my rule, and they are not melting. I'm just going to save up for the ultimate. Make them all jolted. Jolted is so good. When they attack, they'll take jolted damage. I don't even have good tier jolted, but it pretty much doubled the damage of my cast. Not my cast doing great damage. Please don't make him invincible. Thank you very much. That's it? There was more spawning? Okay, now there's more. Whew. Check Discord memes. Oh, croissant. I get it now. Okay. Croissant. Anyways. Yeah, honestly, so true. The whole area is kind of rough. Oh, Curse Slash! Curse Slash is fun because you will die in one hit. So, yeah. Cruel Thrust, I'm only dash striking. I would have to do this to activate Cruel Thrust, which, as you can see, is a lot slower than dash striking, hence the reason why I don't use it. Dash striking just does a lot more DPS because you can just sit here and do this, which is a lot faster than that. Let's get some health. This area is going to be fun. Strongbows are not fun, but they aren't honestly as bad as shields. I wish I was doing a little bit more damage. My god boons have not been popping this run. I don't have clean kill. I don't have really any Athena. I don't have any duo boons, which is fair. I don't usually get duo boons till the next stage. I think I saw a shield man over there. Nope, just a chariot. We're going to take care of that chariot for a moment. Oh, there's two of them? Okay, we'll delay taking care of the chariots and just prioritize survival. Oh, you need to die right there. Damn. I don't want this guy to revive. I think it's too late to get the replenish all death defiances from Patroclus, so we'll replenish this in sticks. Oh, it is not too late. Oh! Why are you giving me this decision? I'm obviously taking right, but goddamn. A double boon could actually pop my damage off so quickly. Irk. To be fair, those are both defensive guys anyways. But this guy will replenish all of our Lost Death Defiances, and you can use him to heal to like full health across every fight. Since then, he's just good. He is a run saver.
I can use this.
Hunter Instinct is kind of nice. Hunter Instinct.
On the prowl.
Oh, okay. Let's get out through here. So for this fight, I always like to go for the Minotaur first. STS isn't much of an issue. Minotaur is a huge issue. He's not as much of an issue if you don't get near him. Theseus can run you over, and he has actually stun-locked run me over into a Death Defiance, doing like 200 damage once, because I was just in a really bad position. And I don't have iframes because I'm on hell mode, so that also helps. So there was like, just not an escape. I should have seen that coming. Getting hit by those will actually just like kill you very, very quickly. Don't get hit by the flying bullets. They do like 80 damage. Get hit by literally anything else. I was going to ask why our damage was actually kind of good on the Minotaur, but it's honestly extra dashes. I'm able to play so much more aggressively with the extra dashes. Yeah, if I didn't have an extra dash there, I couldn't have gotten aggressive there. I would have had to just run. Didn't save me there. The fact that that hit me is wild. He's not doing much damage and we're pretty healthy. We'll just lean through it. Watch my epic Theseus strats, which is follow him around and try not to get run over. You could just wait for him to stay still, but that's called lead lame. I ran over. But after this attack, he does stand still to show off. Oops, didn't mean to non-dash strike. Come back here, friend. Bro, that sounds like me. That commentary is my ass commentary. Just squeeze myself into the only safe points and get as much damage as possible. Typically, if on a good build, I can kill him before that is even over, that little attack, and it's really nice to do. Because otherwise, he puts his shield down, and you can only attack him from behind, which is annoying to say the least. But we didn't die there, and that's actually pretty good for me. Typically, I lose Death Defiance on that fight, and then make it back in sticks. Wait, gotta say hi to this guy. My only fan right there.
So close to the surface already.
Take Evergreen Acorn. I don't like Evergreen Acorn as much on the hard version of Hades, mostly because a lot of its hits are wasted. It's 5 free hits on the boss fight, and that gets wasted a lot of times on the hard version. It's very good before the hard version, because it's going to be saving you, like, on average, like 500 damage or something crazy. Here, it saves me, like, 2 damage from the random ass butterflies that hit me. Please, 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 please. Cruel Thrust, Breaching Slash. Unlucky hits, but it's fine. Breaching Slash is kind of okay. We were really hoping for the thing that would have doubled our damage. Take the Minotaur Heart first, and then we'll go for... Oh, don't want to go to Athena until I lose a Death Defiance, if I lose a Death Defiance. So what poison does, you have to go over here and cure it. I did that to show you what poison does. Totally. But poison will do ramping up damage, and eventually it'll just do so much health it's just abysmal. Poison is by far the most annoying thing in this place. This place is full of just a little chambers like this. Then there'll be one big chamber at the Since we have full Death Defiances, I'm honestly not going to linger in this place for too long. I only linger in this place for a while if I'm running low on Death Defiances. And I got hit by the trap. Athena, thank you for fucking saving me. Standing in front of a solid traps is so just real. It's a DPS spot. I've got it, man. Laser beams, while I'm getting hit by them, they only do like 2 damage for each second you're in there. So just don't stay in them for too long and you'll be alright. Ideally, just get behind these guys after they start firing, and then they won't hit you, but... This guy sucks. This guy shoots poison darts at you. And the poison darts do a lot of damage. In fact, I'd rather take all the laser beams right to the face than get poisoned once by that guy. Mostly just because he annoys me. But yeah. Wonder if Hades 2 has poison. Almost got Athena if I can just last a little longer. Okay, I'm just gonna Athena over here. Athena does make you invincible to the poison. The Athena call, which is handy. Gives you time to walk around town a little bit. Let me use a few Athenas, because we aren't going to get a max Athena off, I don't believe. If I had Aspect of Rama, I'd be shooting these guys so hard. Oh, okay. Don't want to sell anything yet.
Should be able to get back through here. A moment's rest.
I'll push. Yeah, it wasn't perfect at all. The first ones always get me, because I'm like, it's never the first ones. Always remember, it's never the first ones. Save Athena for a moment. We'll go for some more coin, I guess. Zeus is fine. There's not anything I'm too wanting from Zeus is the issue. Like, I've went through his god boons in my head, and I'm like, what do I want from him? Not much, because he's very much one who stacks upon himself. He will make our lightning effects better, and right now our lightning effects is just our cast. And our cast isn't that strong. He might give me a good call thing. That's about it, though. Heal up a little bit. That's actually why I've been saving my coin and not spinning it out of the shop. Mostly to try to snag some good Well of Charon items. If you can get a Well of Charon item right around now, you can actually use it as a permanent damage up. Because some of the Well of Charon items actually will be like 100% attack damage, 100% cast damage. Those are kind of what we're looking for. So we can carry them. Oh my. This place is just awful. Most of these shooting guys. The large rats aren't too much of an issue.
Not now.
It's going a little too fast for the game. I hit it while the door was locked. Oh! Okay. This area is so fun. One more to go, one more to go, but more are spawning in. Okay. There's another one right there. Behind you. In front of you. Oh, there's more! Why are there only these guys here? Weird. This is just life now, I suppose. Shit, I might actually hitless this. Nope. Took 1 damage from one of the small rats snipping at my heels. That actually wasn't so bad. If they mixed up the guys, it would have been worse. Mixing up the guys is where it starts to be stressful.
Back I go.
Do you want to go ahead and get Athena out of the way?
Down those passageways.
Slave Aspire is STS. Probably just a run to a Slave Aspire.
The power of the gods.
Okay.
Power. Sata tunnels.
We'll take Athena and hopefully that'll be our last. Yeah, that's fair. Feel free to ask any questions. I didn't want to type out Slave Aspire because it's a super long name and I'm like, no one's gonna know what STS is though. In fact, they're probably gonna think it's something like STD or something, but you know. Okay, they're nipping at my heels. Get off of me! Ooh, there we go. I was shuffling through my insult compendium.
Can't do that.
I settled on moronic loaf of bread, but I didn't need it because they're gone now. Ooh. Safe. Slave Aspire is awesome. Yeah, I'll probably run some Silent, maybe some Ironclad, maybe some Defect. This will probably be my last Hades run before I swap over Slate Spire.
Oh, I hate this stuff.
You and me both, Zagreus. Oh, okay. If we kill them, the poison ends. Okay. Let's dash through here with our iframes. Too scared to get close to him. It should be the healing place. I don't imagine it'll send me through more. Yeah.
Should be the place.
Full Death Defiance is a lot of health, not the most confident.
Nice.
No duo boons is crazy here, especially for how early I picked up like all the boons for them. Granted, Zeus and Athena duo boon is a cast, and you specifically have to have Athena's cast. Artemis and Aphrodite's boon, I don't know if I need to have a critical hit effect or if Nemesis already triggers that. Let's see. Oh, well, it doesn't much matter. Divine Flourish is most likely what we're going to want, although Proud Bearing is close.
A quiet taste.
We'll run it like this. I only have 4 minutes left before I literally start dying, so I need to hustle a little bit.
In one place, mate.
Different leagues. Good. Although Heartbreak Strike is 33% more damage.
The prince compels the multi-headed hound to...
Can't say I'm the most confident. I've had better builds fall to this. The most important thing is I have all my Death Defiances. I'm mentally stealing myself for what's to come. The first phase is always the worst phase. Full stop, first phase is always the worst.
I trust you have retained enough of your strength through this ordeal to make this worth our while.
Ah. I will answer that question after one moment. If I don't focus here, I am cooked. This is high treason. I'm gonna wait till he summons a guy. Oops. Beyond spoilers, because this is like I've got the secret final boss on, or not necessarily secret, but like, oh, this is so sloppy right now. Yeah, everyone just calls him Redacted. Did I actually use all of my Eurydice? No, I still have one Eurydice. Oh, oh. play this more safe. Let's play this safe. He has such high health right now. There is no time limit. Time limits don't exist. The fact that I got hit by that is crazy. No, I didn't get hit by that. Did I deflect it somehow?
There goes my shield.
Oh yeah, my special deflects. So this is why this phase sucks. It's because there's extra monsters. There's some guys who are coming to kill our asses.
Lord Hades.
You're shooting elsewhere, make a run.
We have a lot of resistance effects. We might actually be fine. Oh shit, I wanted to get more of our cast into him. Irk. Irk. This is not going well at all. You can have that back if you want. I don't really focus on their summons. Their summons are usually well shielded. They aren't shielded as well right now just because I have a shield breaking aspect on this weapon. Unintentionally, but it happened. Alright, this is the last segment of this phase. It is really not worth it to try to kill them. Typically their shield is so thick you just can't. We're going to be taking a lot of damage from the butterflies, but we're going to hopefully Athena through this last into the phase. Death Defiance here is fine. 3 Death Defiances for each of his phases. Or 1 Death Defiance for each of his phases, I suppose. Greater Call is very awesome.
How cool of wise Athena to join in.
Need to just DPS max right now. Definitely not going to get to next phase with this DPS, but like as in not going to immediately get us there. Yeah. Next phase, less than half health. That's to be expected because Death Defiances. I dashed through that. What are you on, Hades? What are you on? I'm dashing through all of these. I'm alding. I got too greedy with the casts. Yeah, these pots on the ground count as traps. That's specifically why I picked up a trap deterrent. This phase is just a lot easier. And he summons a lot of these. He can break them himself, which is what makes them so deadly, is when he touches them, they will break him, and your attacks also break them. And they have a nice AoE to them. I was dashing. I was totally dashing there. You're on something.
Death is inescapable.
I was dashing. I was dashing. Yes, you're going to hear that a lot. Yeah, I attack dashed. It's mostly because I'm probably attack dashing. Greater Call is nice. We're saving it, though. If I get caught without a call on Cerberus, that could be another Death Defiance lost. Here's Cerberus. No, this is his heal stage. His heal stage is actually pretty good for DPS. As long as you can out DPS 1,500 in the time he does his heal. This is Cerberus. That does like 1,000 damage each. That like actually just pops your... Okay, not 1,000 damage, but it actually just pops your Death Defiances. Like cherries. DPS massing. Don't get caught by that. That also pops your Death Defiances like cherries. Whoa! I was not dashing. I was not dashing there. Whoa! I was not dashing there either. Alright, attack dash. Hermes extra dash goes so hard. Stop this shit. Oh, they don't go through. I was hoping they would pierce through because sometimes they can. Oh, 30 seconds left. All right, let's just speedrun. You're going to see me play like shit because I start dying in 30 seconds. Oh, wait, that's an attack I can't hit him during. Okay, whoops, I was not paying attention to that. Yeah, this would have been a win had it not come down to my time. 8 seconds left before I am cooked. Yeah. This would have been a win had it not been down to time. That's why I was kind of trying to hustle. Yeah. Now it's going to be consistent damage taking, and I am about to die. Athena might save me from the... No, Athena does not. Oh, it can't kill me? If I can do a hitless, then I can... Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Just do a hitless then. Nope, never mind. Right when my Athena ran out, it killed me. Okay. That's about par for the course. Needed to be a little bit faster going through all that.
Well, then I guess I missed my deadline.
But yeah, the monsters he summons is definitely like the difficulty of the fight. It is, you know, not enough damage is so true. It's because there was just a lot of things that I needed. I didn't get Daedalus Hammer. Daedalus Hammer would have been 200% damage, just, you know, would have been awesome. Didn't have any duo boons, which is just bad luck. Didn't get Artemis attack, which sucked. My attack was only a rare, not an epic. It was just a unlucky run, in my opinion. Maybe I could have maximized damage a little bit better. I won't go through the story too much. Whew. Yeah, let me answer the Eurydice. Eurydice, it's really going to depend, but typically I like the 3 extra... My next 3 boons are going to be an upgraded boon. Now, if I am walking into Eurydice with like 3 boons and one of them is my attack, which doesn't happen often, but like, if enough of my boons that I have grabbed so far are vital boons, then I will upgrade the rarity sometime. I almost never go for the palm upgrade, honestly. I just don't. Typically because in Asphodel, you're also going to be getting Hermes boons, and Hermes boons being upgraded can be like massive boost to survivability. We're talking 10% chance to just completely negate damage to 30% to negate damage, which is just a huge. So oftentimes I'm going for upgrade rarity on something. Typically I find 3 next boons to be a little bit better because I can roll my next boons. I can choose between my 3 next boons rather than just one of my random 8 boons will get an upgrade, or 2 of my random 8 boons will get an upgrade. And so, yeah, that's my stance on that. I'm probably going to move to Slave Aspire after that. How'd it go to Hades run? Next one would take a while, and I want some time to try out the new game that I bought, because it was on a 55% sale. Which is Skul, if you can't, you know, delve the final end thing. But I want time for all of them, and I want to do a longer segment of Skul, because that might take a moment. So let's move over to Slay the Spire. Let me get Slay the Spire up. Yeah, the 55% sale was crazy. First, it was just a 50% sale, but since I have dead cells already, I was able to do the headless bundle or something like that, which is a pretty nifty thing. Slave Aspire, I'm rusty as hell at Slave Aspire. Let me get it up and OBS try to target onto that. Yeah, I was talking about the Eurydice boon. I already discussed it, but effectively depends on what I'm doing. Usually never the middle option. Middle option is the pomegranate upgrade, and I find pomegranate upgrades very easy to do, whereas upgrading rarity is not as easy to do. We'll see if I can get Hades to capture. I'm not Hades, Slave Aspire to capture while I'm talking about this. If I have a few boons that I want to upgrade, or all of my boons are core components of my build that need rarity upgrades, or would like rarity upgrades, then I'm going to take the 2 rarity upgrades. More often than not, though, I find the bottom one to be better. Let me close Slave Aspire and reopen it, because I had it open in the background, I bet. But more often than not, the final one, your next 3 boons have upgraded rarity, is better, because you can both roll them if you have a certain dice upgrade, and you can also just choose between 3. And Hermes also spawns in the same area as Eurydice, and Hermes is just really important. Oh yeah, I love that one. It's just, my issue with Demeter is I never go for her. The reason I don't go for Demeter is because Demeter has like nothing other than that I want. And I don't find Slowdown to be that valuable. A Slowdown is valuable if it's on like Dionysus, but as like a core mechanic, it's alright. Her casts can also be good in cast builds. Stream information. X out of Hades. Slay the Spire. So I honestly avoid Demeter like the plague. Demeter. Yeah. You could, my pronunciation's a bit interesting, to say the least. But yeah, Demeter is honestly my least favorite god. Her stuff doesn't do a bunch. Her cast needs a lot of support to make work. Unfun. We're gonna start with a silent run. I was gonna say Ascension 10. I know I wasn't that low. Like, I know I probably don't have the highest Ascension as silent, but like, come on, man. The last one was Watcher. Do you want me to show her off? I figure you don't care about spoilers because you usually don't. Demeter Meme Beam is fun, but like Ares is... Yeah, this one you're going to need, I think, a win as each of them. This is the best character in the game almost unanimously, but that makes her feel a bit weird. Oh no, I just made like one out of showcase. I'm probably going to try to go through all of them. Silent's my favorite. No promises I can win Ascension 17 off rip, but... Corpus Explosion and Blur are both fucking huge here. We can take elites from that. Let's see. That's the path we're taking. 4 elites. Go big or go crazy. Going for enemies first because we need cards to round out our deck. Shame. End of my turn. Gain Frail. That's fair. Silent is good because one tip is what you just saw is I avoided the Frail by discard. Silent can avoid a lot of her curses and bad things, which I got Frail from this guy. Yeah, happens. We're going to take this damage here. The goal right now is Corpse Explosion is our win condition for the Sentries and a lot of other bosses. Not that many other bosses, but it is a win condition for just a lot of the hallway fights. And it's going to make them a lot of easier things. Silent doesn't struggle defensively. Silent struggles offensively, especially against something like Gremlin Knob. Her starting deck is also the biggest. She has an extra strike and an extra defend compared to most characters, so she kind of... She didn't appreciate removals more, but she likes them. Dagger Spray is good AoE. We already have our AoE solution. Corpse Explosion is nice because it's an AoE solution. Dodge and Roll is a very good defensive option. Yeah, fair. You want to usually go for enemies early on if you're confident, mostly because that's going to make your deck actually exist. If I'm not mistaken, we win here. 6 poison. Can we bypass their shield is the question. Well, can we bypass it? So 6 poison's going to proc. Do 6 damage. We actually can't bypass, so let's do this. Throw that out. Weaken. Should have weakened that guy. Doesn't matter a whole bunch. Break both their shields. Yeah, when you really get into cycling the deck, it's nice. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Silent's definitely my best character. And the one I feel most confident about when I'm, like, building. Alright. So, hopefully going for a Shiv deck here, despite not having any Shivs. I'll go with whatever I'm sent. Sneaky Strike is an option here. Right now we need front-loaded damage. We don't have any front-loaded damage. AoE solution, we have block. Backflip is more block and more draw, which is awesome. That's front-loaded damage, so I'm going to take it for now. Ideally, you want this as a heal. The max HP doesn't matter as much, and we don't really want to take another curse. Gonna have to take the max HP. Ideally, you want that after, like, an elite fight. I never end up getting it after a hard elite fight, but... Good things right here, but we're going to remove Shame. Cloak and Dagger's not awful. Bane is actually deceptively high damage if you have other poison in your deck. No. Take Cloak and Dagger. It's tempting to take Cloak and Dagger, but we won't. Your first 3 fights are also easy fights. I guess I should explain that. Your first 3 fights are always going to be easy fights in the sense that they're toned down enemies, Whereas after these next 3 fights, now all enemies I encounter will be harder. And I believe that goes per act. I'm going to focus on DPS maxing. I could have gotten Blur for like a no need to block next turn. Would have been probably a decent option. Force Explosion is the best damage here. Really hoping for sentries. If it's sentries, we have hard won. Joke is alright, Caltrops isn't the best, Piercing Whale is busted as hell. Gremlin Knob, huh? Okay. No, let's focus on damaging. If we want to distill chaos, now is the time to do it, but it's going to play a bunch of block cards, which we don't need this turn anyways. So we aren't going to use distilled chaos. Don't be scared to use potions, though. Doesn't matter if it's an elite fight, not an elite fight. Potions are awesome. I only block on this guy if it's my last few turns of his fight, or if I'm about to take a giga amount of damage. How many turns do I have left? His next attack is going to be a frail attack, which is not that strong. We'll let him hit me. Yeah, potions, that's been my biggest thing to just becoming a better player. That was, all things considered, a pretty good Gremlin fight. Taking only like 30 damage is a godsend. Bottled Flame! More like Bottled Flame. I'm not even gonna lie, I think we skip it. Skip it. Retain, retain's nice. Yeah, Piercing Whale was definitely an angle. I debated it for a good time there. Bottled Flame I really don't think is going to do anything for us. The best thing we could put is like Sneaky Strike or like Neutralize. That made me super happy to fight that elite. Let's go this route. We'll probably go for one Campfire heal and then take on the other elites. Yes, trigger that. Fuck it, will take the max health loss. That's just more poison, yeah. Well-laid plans doesn't need to be upgraded. It's nice, though. Neutralize is just the strong option. Piercing Whale is also a very, very strong option. Survivor is a strong option as well. Probably going to take Neutralize and Piercing Whale upgrades soon. First, we're going to upgrade Neutralize because 2 weak is very strong. No, fuck that. That would be... no more shops this for... Oh, there's a shop right there. We don't have much to buy at that shop, though. So, honestly, I think we skip it and we take Maw Bank. Man, I am greedy as hell because I don't want to heal here. I want to upgrade Piercing Whale, but I definitely need to heal here. If I'm going to take on the next 2 elites, I'm going to need to heal. Go. Do I want Nightmare? Nightmare is an interesting card. Right now it's a dead draw. Or it's like 3 is a lot. 3 energy is just a lot of energy to want to spend on something. And what would I be doing it for? Probably a piercing whale. I don't think it's a take here. It would be a good take later on in the build, but not good right now. Yep. Didn't get anything, that's fine. Burning Elite here, and then the option of a campfire or other elite. This is what I was hoping for right here. Piercing Whale could get rid of all of their stats, which is nice, but I kind of want to save it. How am I planning to build? Depends on what I'm offered. Right now, it's looking like, hopefully, a cycling deck, if that's an answer to your question. Okay, we're going to take some dummy damage, if I'm not careful. Distilled Chaos is tempting. I think I'll play Distilled Chaos here. This feels like a nice turn to play Distilled Chaos, because, yeah, Corpse Explosion, awesome. That guy is our focus now. If we kill that guy, everyone dies, which is the goal. Piercing Well actually was probably not the take there, because we don't have all of their debuffs removed. Next we get Sneaky Strike. Cool. Was kind of hoping to free play Sneaky Strike, but we'll take it. We're going to hold on to Sneaky Strike, because that's the exact reason I grabbed Retain, was to hold it. Monarch Wings is awesome. Monarch Wings is honestly probably one of the best upgrades just in general. So we really need him dead this turn. If we don't have... Oh, fuck. 12, 18 is not enough to kill, so therefore we're going to block. There's just definitely better turns to Speed Potion, but we're going to use it anyways. Speed Potion is not the most... It can be useful. I'm just not seeing a situation where we'll want it in the upcoming fight. Just our boss, actually. Hexaghost? Hexaghost. Could have been useful in Hexaghost. Big attack. Correct, we just skill here. No need to think about it too hard. Wing Boots? Man, are these relic choices just straight... Like, not what I need right now. If I was looking for some front-loaded anything, I don't have it. Calculated Gamble is looking hot right now. Calculated Gamble. Oh, I'm gonna fight the next elite. I'd rather this run either end in a blaze of glory or just fucking be over. Do I go for Corpse Explosion insta-kill? Do I go for Corpse Explosion insta-kill? I go for Corpse Explosion insta-kill. Every day of the week. Corpse Explosion. Look at that. Such nice. It's not as bad as Defect Act 1. Defect Act 1 is a lot of work. Ironclad is definitely the easiest Act 1. Although Silent, I honestly wouldn't say... Oh, well, other than Watcher. Watcher exists. Watcher, obviously. Duh. Obligatory Watcher. Like, we got a pretty good starting stuff. Backstab is almost tempting. Because right now we just have no damage. Sneaky Strike is also tempting, though. Take Backstab. Sucker Strike would have also been very good. Should have considered that option a little bit more. Oh, this is not the fight I was hoping for when I picked up that, actually. Next up into corpse explosion isn't the worst thing I've ever seen. Sure, there's worse turns out there. Thing is, piercing well won't be affected if this fight is lasting a while. We don't have dexterity is the issue. We'll save piercing well. I think we're fucked here no matter what, though. I was really hoping for not dying. Believe it or not. Honestly, there's a world we keep Survivor for Sneaky Strike. I know it's full block, but I think I need it for Sneaky Strike. Plus, next turn it'll be block anyways. Sneaky Strike. Actually, we might have this. If we're playing kind of crazy, we have this. Well-laid plans was such a good decision on my part. Well-laid plans actually probably has saved us this fight. Again, we're saving Survivor for our next turn Sneaky Strike. If we survive this, and we do survive this, then we're fine. Corpse Explosion is nice, but there's not a world we get it off here. Or so, there's not a... do we want it? Actually, we want it. Thing is, we can either block for 4 or just do some giga damage, and we need the giga damage more. We survive this, but I don't think we attack. We survive past this, so that's why we need to kill. The poison isn't like crazy, but it is some poison. The poison isn't being neutered by his debuffs. Actually, perhaps that was a bad idea, because Corpse Explosion got drawn right there. Whatever, we survived the fight, so we're fine. Captain's Wheel is actually fire. There's damage right there. Piercing Whale 2 was also just an option, honestly. Oh, can we get past this without healing? I don't think we can. Alright. Let's give this a go. Piercing Whale this turn makes me so irreparably sad. Blade Dance is not bad. Setup I will not take. Blade Dance. Could have been worse. Take my 4 damage. Don't have to worry about blocking this turn. Whip B. Want to get Terror out real quick? Yeah. This turn's going just fine. Okay, calculated gamble though. Hold it for a bad turn. I have a devious plan, I just don't know if it'll work. Didn't work. What I was hoping was to draw into Sneaky Strike with my calculated gamble, which then would have been free energy and hopefully some big attacks. We don't need to keep that. We'll get through another cycle before we keep that. We want to keep that for when he fully charges. When he fully charges, that'll be our extra survive condition. We win this 100% of the time, though. I'll use Corpse Explosion eventually, probably. It's good because it's like... Yeah, it's good. It's just haven't found a good moment I want to play it, especially because Terror is making just regular attacking feel very nice. We don't full block here. We would need 16 to full block. So we'll full block. We aren't getting through the shield anyways. I guess Burns could kill us if we don't hustle this fight along. Zero times 6 is still 0, Buster. Good planning on my part, but now we have to kill him before the next rotation, and while it might look like, oh, we've already done 50% of the fight has a lot more burns in it now, which super sucks. Probably could have stacked Poison up sooner. I think actually playing Corpse Explosion was a better play earlier on in the fight. 10 block. I'd kind of rather just deal the damage right now. Deal the damage, walk the walk. It gives me more health to play with, and I think more health to play with actually is a little bit better. We have Corpse Explosion, we can play the long game. Even though we're close to killing, it's not a kill. I just don't want to get sniped by some sort of burn. 18 is not enough. Awesome. I was mapping that out in my head, if that killed or if I need to just block the burn, wait till next turn to kill. Cool. Cracked Crown, that's the best item in the game. So is there a chance Runic Dome makes everything not matter? I'll take it. Or more like Wraith Form makes everything not matter with Runic Dome. Okay, we want to start going through as many question marks as possible because we have the Golden Idol. There's a very good Act 2 thing. We ideally also want an Elite. There's an Elite. Go through that. 2 campfires and a lot of question marks. That's good to me. Also, enemies in this act just kind of suck. They hurt. Oh, I should have terrored first. Whoops. Do I want a Wraith Form? Should have still terrored first. You know, order moment. I'm 90% confident I block this. That's a bit of a shock. That's a wake-up call, and we're frail. Oh, okay. Holy moly, this guy is more intense than I remember. Okay. We block this turn no matter what. Next, we're going to want to Wraith form soon-ish. No Wraith form is fine. It's not fine at all. I want that strike instead. Oh, we could try to grab that Wraith form. I think we block though. We should have gotten rid of the calculated gamble. My bad. Not so bad. I'm glad I didn't get rid of the calculated gamble, because I'm going to want to draw a Wraith form right now. Sneaky Strike would have been the first play. I'm fumbling bad right now. Take Sneaky Strike. It can be good. It's not so great to build around. Well, it's good to build kind of around, just not good to make your entire build. It doesn't work very consistently. So that's where I err on the side of not really. But if you get a good run with it, then go for it. Shivs are kind of like the go-to with silence. Right now I'm going for a kind of weird... well, the build hasn't even defined itself yet. Honestly, we're lacking damage options, like, really severely. We have our defensive options, we're just really lacking damage options. Escape plan, draw one card, it's tempting. Take escape plan right now? Oh, no, I should have taken prepared. Whoops. Fuck me, I guess. First run in, like, a few months, so don't bully me too hard. Or do. This turn he blocks. This turn he blocks, but I don't know how many turns we can survive past this. No well-laid plans. This doesn't so much matter. Cool. I'm gonna block for 30 if I'm not mistaken. 55? Okay. Yeah. The main reason I'm using a Corpse Explosion is just because of the second effect, not the poison. Although, when you're comparing it to strikes, it's still better than just strikes. So it's like, you know. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Next turn is a 22 damage hit. Actually, we aren't going to take any damage. Oh, well, it plans. Just want to defend. Is this a blocking turn? No. This is another turn where he's gonna want to try to kill us, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, then fuck me, I guess. Yeah, 11 damage if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We should be able to kill from here. Hopefully. Triple tickler. Going to take 2 damage here? Ah, just 1. No more Wraith form. AKA, my time on this earth has expired. This sucks. Almost out of this fight anyways. Give me a poison, give me a poison, give me a poison. Damn. I just want to out damage right now. Oh, this is so not a poison build, and it's not going to become a poison build, even if you offer me deadly poison. Leg sweep is really good block. Oh yeah, I have winged boots. That's something I'm gonna forget to use. This is fine. He isn't attacking. This guy is attacking. Then next turn, this guy curses us or debuffs us. I don't think this guy attacks us for that much. No, he debuffs us first turn. Okay. Runic Dome was not the best take whenever I kind of forgot the game. This guy is more of a pain in the ass later. Vulnerable is annoying, but fine. Should be good there. That guy will be almost dead next turn as well. Okay, I mistook how much damage this guy does. Holy moly. Runic Dome, not my beloved. We need a block. Oh, next turn's gonna look like shit. If we don't just die this turn at least. We need to hit a shop up. We're fucked. We're so cooked. And it's kind of my fault. Wraith form saved us. For this fight at least. What are these turns, man? Keep leg sweep. Okay. If we lose this, I'm doing another silent run, because this was not the silent I remember. I don't even know what to say, I suppose. Half of it's my fault. Other half of it is interesting relic and card choices. Were we offered any good damage choices? We aren't offered like a Predator or anything good. Not that we always have to be offered a Predator. It's just Sneaky Strike really feels like it was our best damage choice offered. Which frickin' sucks. It's not over yet. I think. With Runic Dome, I'm not honestly sure. We're alive. Dash, fuck. That's actually good. A shop as well. We can go back for this. Apotheosis? No apotheosis. Storm of Steel, tempting footwork is necessary. Sundial is kind of a condition that could be achieved. Don't need good instincts. Transmutation's bad. Get rid of a strike here. Actually, get rid of defend here. Sundial's good, and there's a good chance we don't live past this anyways. Alright. Snecko probably won't kill us. In fact, with Wraith form, it'll actually be kind of fire. Okay, so footwork, sneaky strike, dash. I actually do think he kills us if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not willing to plated armor it. Okay, it doesn't kill me. Next attack kills me, but I have Captain's Wheel, so it doesn't kill me. That was lucky. Terror was what I was hoping I wouldn't draw into, because there was a good chance Terror was going to cost like a ton, and I really wanted Terror out there. That's fair. I feel like Wraith form can be very good in a lot of builds. Until I end up taking it a lot. Right now, Wraith form hasn't served me too well. Lack of upgrade and lack of damage has not helped, though. To be fair, no block helps if your damage is absolute shit. Unless you're running like a body armor build or whatever the fuck it's called, body slam. That changes things a little bit. Actually, didn't think that through very much. There we go. Was hoping for Wraith form to be a little cheaper than that, honestly. Can we kill him in 2 turns? Most likely not. But is Wraith form our only choice here? Also most likely not. I think we can still dodge this with just a good defense. Then Wraith form in the pocket, just in case things go very bad. Still don't think he kills here. Yeah, 20 damage is fine. We survived this fight with grace. I should have been letting this Wraith form cycle, actually. Whoops. This is a turn where I'm going to need to Wraith form, though. None of these are that appetizing, although strike is normal cost, so it's okay. We can keep neutralized. Fight should be over next turn anyhow. There we go. We're kind of pulling this one back. We've gotten some damage options, which is helpful. Heritage is tempting for cycling cards. Sucker Punch is also tempting. Just for an attack. It's not a great attack, and we already have a lot of weak application. Go for this campfire, heal up with this campfire. Hop back onto this campfire, because we aren't taking elite here no matter what. Wraith form has to be upgraded first, because it's one of those that an upgrade is just big for it if you have it. I feel like I can take an elite right now. Is it stupid? Yeah, but I feel like I can. This is kind of the elite I was hoping for anyhow. Both hoping for and dreading, I suppose. This guy does a lot of damage just off rip. That's kind of what I feel like this build needs. Or lack of build. Right now we just don't have too many great options. This is going to be useful sooner or later in this fight, so I might as well pop it now. This guy shouldn't be attacking turn 1. I don't think he ever attacks turn 1. But again, it's been a while since I've gone... Oh, he does attack turn 1. Is that death? No, it's not death. Okay. Noted then. It's been a while since I've gone through the motion, so to speak. Been about 2 months since I've last played this. Hopefully poison that guy. Wraithform Plus is interesting. I don't want to be weakened by this guy, but we're taking damage. Well, not damage. We're taking weak no matter what. We just don't have any damage that hand. Let's see. Corpse Explosion is kind of what I was hoping for. I get the feeling Wraithform here, otherwise I'd die. Though. If this guy is attacking, then I literally die. And he has a high chance to attack because these two are still on the field. This is so fucked up. I'm not going for defensive options because it's honestly either I kill this guy or I'm dead 100%. Okay, if this guy was attacking, that was the play. If I didn't do that, he would have killed me with a shit ton of damage. Big energy turn. Big energy turn, no damage turn though. Don't know why I thought that would be any better. Gosh, darn. Oh, I should have played that blur. Whoops, my bad. I didn't know I had the energy for it. Or didn't notice. This is done for. There's no salvaging this. One more turn of Wraithform. This guy's gonna take an extra turn to die, which sucks. So that guy dies this turn, does 16 damage, kills all of those guys. This guy's probably just gonna be spamming attacks from now on. This next one probably is not an attack, so we probably don't need to Piercing Wail it, but if I get that wrong here, I die. Which is kind of cool. Strode of Sneaky Strike first. Oopsies. Should be buffing everyone up. He is buffing everyone up, I'm correct. Next turn, he rallies, summons some guys. Put some extra block in the stash. Okay, yeah, rally summon some guys. Want to say he's buffing again, but he could be attacking as well. I think it's a 50-50. This guarantees he dies 1 round sooner, which that round could save me. Get footwork out of our draw pile. Please tell me he's not attacking. If he's attacking, we would have died anyways, though. I'm hopeful he is buffing. Go. This turn he attacks, though. Which is honestly going to kill me. Even then, he's still at plus 10 strength, which is... Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Then we die here. We played that to the best of our abilities. Let's try one more silent round, then I'll move to other characters. That just did not scratch my silent itch at all. That was sad. Yeah, thanks for the GGs even though. Even then. We just needed some more... Yeah, we needed more damage options, and that was just pitiful first relics. We just didn't have any damage there. And I was picking up pretty much every card that was like a damage option. There just was no predators, dash didn't pop off. It was rough. Let's look if we can snipe an elite with that 1 HP, because otherwise it's not a bad option. There's a chance we snipe the elite, but it's not a great chance. That's a path I want to take really bad. Losing starting relic I don't like as much on silent. Transform 2 cards isn't so bad. Remove a card from your deck isn't so bad either. I feel like I'm gonna get lucky. I feel like I'm gonna get lucky, plus it's going to allow me to hopefully pop off. Piercing Whale is... Swift Strike could have been an option there. Your relic. Sundial's pretty good. After Image is pretty awesome, actually. Acrobatics is also just a good option. We need to hurry up and settle our offense. We are not getting the elite snipe, but that's fine. I took that knowing that the elite snipe was an unlikely thing to happen. Poison stab is good damage. It's not good later on. Right now we need the damage. Since the elite snipe's not happening, we're gonna go through that campfire and just start scoring those elites. Shop, hopefully buy something handy. Tungsten Rod makes me so sad to see there. Eviscerate is interesting. Quick Slash is an option. Card removal and Quick Slash is speaking to me right now. We just grabbed a lot of defensive options, so we're going to want our attacks to shine more. Quick Strike isn't great, is the issue. It's like... It's not bad. Take it though. I'm worried about running into Gremlin Knob, and if I'm running into Gremlin Knob, then Quick Slash is the one we're gonna want. Innate After Image is super nice, although this is going to be our best damage option. You can't underestimate an effective 12 damage 1 cost, especially when the 12 damage is actually closer to like 16 damage over the course of a fight. I'm not saying it's great later on or anything. I'm saying it gets you to where you need to be. Later on, it's like, eh. Do I want a Piercing Whale here, or do I want to wait to save it as a defensive option? Piercing Whale here. Should have neutralized, actually. Neutralized that guy. Kind of a dumb decision on my bad. Can we to strike? Oh, yeah. Early damage. We aren't killing next turn no matter what. I would attack that guy if I thought we could kill him next turn. But I still think we'll kill him within our 3 turns. I don't think this will go to turn 4 with that guy still alive. Though if I'm mistaken, then frick. After Image, we're going to take Survivor. After Image, we're mostly just pulling it out of our pile right now. 5 damage, not so bad. I need him dead next turn. So I'm willing to take the extra damage from this guy if it ensures I have a higher likelihood of not taking a double dose. I fucked up. Not necessarily fucked up. Combination of bad luck, and I should have honestly just played the strike turn 1. That wasn't... It sucks, but it happens. Had I played the strike earlier on, this guy would have been dead. Because it would have been an extra 6 damage on this guy. From here, the fight's pretty free. Now that we're starting to get these days out of our decks. I think we have 1 more daze in here. 2. Ooh. Gonna take a huge 4. We have a heal, yeah. Okay. We have a heal. That'll enable us to take that next elite. We're built pretty well for the other elites, in my opinion. This elite, honestly, is probably the one that hurts us the most, I think. Lava Gulen could suck. Unlucky to fin draws as well. Happens. Cool. I'll do that for funsies. Let me actually think of something to talk about so you aren't sitting here with no commentary. So this Spire is one where I feel like you need... Lava Gulen is rough on silent. Yeah, we'll talk about Lava Gulen. Ornamental Fan's good. Every time you play 3 attacks in single time, turn, gain 4 blocks. Unload is interesting. Unload's interesting because it's high damage. And we don't have our damage itch covered. It's not a good rare. At all. But I mean, it's... effectively Poison Stab. Which is again where I say Poison Stab is a good early card, because if you look at it, Poison Stab and Unload, despite their huge rarity difference, they're actually very similar damage-wise. Flying Knee is also an option. Flying Knee is better later on. It's still not my absolute favorite. Escape Plan is solid, but if we run into Gremlin Knob, we're so dead. If we grab Escape Plan... I think Weaken actually could have been the option there. Weaken might have saved us 19 health. Paper Crane? Shit, that makes me want to take Weaken even more. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I didn't pick up what I did pick up. Let's go wild. Not getting the worst relics, honestly. This fight could kill us. No potions? Where the fuck did our potions go? Just haven't gotten any, I guess. Survivor's tempting. Survivor is high block. Playing that power doesn't trigger it. It's only skills. Play skill. Had to think it over. I've decided it's a good idea. Because I think we'll have... I think the 2 extra damage will not play out. Piercing well here? Piercing well here. It's an option. Throws him up into a good damage bracket, though. And I would rather just block with that. Yeah, I forgot about Ornamental Fan. It's pretty much just block. Forgetting about Relics is my toxic trait in this game. Here's a good turn to block. In fact, here's a turn where I think we need to spend the rest of it blocking. We definitely kill him after this. Like, next turn is damage loaded. So let's just block through this turn a little bit. Regular defends are not the best. But even like our worst hand here still kills. Ink Bottle is pretty good. Crippling Cloud is nice. Because weak to all enemies is freaking awesome, especially with Paper Crane. Poison 4 is also just not awful AoE. Yeah, this is the better route. The question is, do we want to heal or do we want to upgrade Neutralize? Neutralize is nice because of Paper Crane. It's like most certainly Lava Ghoulin is next. Are you? And most certainly I'm running into Lava Ghoulin. Because I believe that's just how elites spawn. That or I just conjured his ass into existence. This isn't a bad offense turn, although we kind of want to wait for After Image. But offensively, this is a turn. I'm gonna wait to get After Image off. Call me goofy, but wait for After Image, maybe try to get the curse out of our hand. Okay, After Image feels nice. Crippling Cloud is not awful to get off, and it exhausts right now. Next turn is a good block turn, which isn't too bad. Yeah, I'll take it. It's a good turn to apply weak on him as well. And our weak is 40% more active, which is kind of why I wanted to get all of that off. It's going to make blocking this guy a breeze. Our main issue is just going to be damage. In which we'll figure that part out. Oh, I should have just done the more attacks actually with Ornamental Fan. Again, Toxic Trade is forgetting about relics. Damn, I was hoping for that to be an attack. This is just a really bad hand to draw right now. So be it. This deck is honestly so much better than the last one. Just like this Lava Ghoulin fight is so much better. Holy moly, the relics are like actually kind of there. Everything feels right in the world with this deck. Like, look at that. A full block this late into the Lava Ghoulin fight. Mwah, chef's kiss to this deck. Whoever crafted it was a real genius, if I do say so myself. Meal Ticket feels awesome. Poison, awesome. Another Poison Stab. I wouldn't mind it. Poison Stab is like our huge DPS right now, and getting another one of those would feel very good. Well-Laid Plans is going to be better later on, though, for holding like a Piercing Wail for the right moment. Well-Laid Plans is honestly one of the better silent cards. It's just this deck isn't necessarily one that needs it that much, but there definitely could be a deck that does need it. Okay, what's going to get me through the next boss? What is the next boss? Next boss is Hexaghost. I'm going to want Poison Stab for Hexaghost fight more than I'm going to want Well-Laid Plans, 100%. After Image. Crippling Cloud. Actually, Unload is the play there. Kind of a blunder, but not a huge one. I had Goo Goo Eyes for the AoE damage. Unload and then into Defend would have been the play. Or no, Defend into Unload. Were you out there? Neutralize. Not quite a full block, is it? It is, as long as that guy dies. That guy does die. He does not die, actually. Let's full block then. Oh no, it would have been a full block. Never mind. I'm just dumb. I can't math. I didn't graduate preschool. Poison takes care of this guy, so mostly focus on damaging this guy, but do another hit on this guy. Poison Stab plus. This This could build into a poison build. Ah, another poison stab. I cannot take that. There's no world I can take that. I don't have the cycling to take tactician here. Flying knee is alright. I just can't take poison stab. There's no way. It's good right now, but there's just no world I can take it. It's tempting though, just because it's like poison stabs are really nice to see in our deck right now. But I know I'm gonna hate myself come Act 3. I think we skip everything here. We'll do a mostly block here. Just to get after image off and around. Neutralize. Crippling Cloud because it exhausts and I want it out of here. Do a defend. That's going to make me vulnerable if I'm not mistaken. Just kind of cool. Not really kind of cool. Cool, I mapped that out in my head, right? I was like, shit, I just got rid of my card. Am I certain I want to do that? I didn't map that out too much. Alright, this has just become a poison build. It 100% has. Not, like, Bouncing Flask is a boss solution. Like, I'm so adverse to building poison builds because they typically don't work. But this one is being almost spoon-fed. 7 is crazy for the AoE. Bouncing Flask is better for bosses, though. Do we want post-boss or pre-boss? Bouncing Flask? Crippling Cloud also wants to come out here. See what that draws. Okay. Crippling Cloud wants to come out so we can extend our weaken to next turn, because next turn we are going to want weaken bad. The silence of this fight's always, like, interesting. Or it's always gets me, I'm like, did my audio break? Gosh darn it. Alright, we've gotten our powers off. We should be good to go. We've blocked the bad attack. So awesome. Did you know that attack actually scales their max health? So depending on your max health, that attack it does more or less damage. It's just something I didn't ever realize. I was always more focused on how do I block that more than what are the exact mechanics of that attack. Should be good to just go hyper offensive here. See what we draw. Survivor? I don't need a survivor by any means. Mostly just trying to keep stacking our poison. We don't have like a lot of poison generation, but at this point we do have poison generation. It's so crazy how Ornamental Fan is and our Paper Crane is letting us get away with just weaken and then just offensive. I like this combo quite a bit. I really wanted to show off like a Shiv run, because Shiv run's like the traditional silent run, and they actually like work to build around. Wait, this is actually a crazy unload moment. Gets rid of the burns for us. Rare unload W. This build's going so much better. Like I am frothing in the mouth for this build. Make sure to nullify the burns. They don't exist. Cool. Yeah, that last Hex Ghost fight compared to, like, that Hex Ghost fight was... Oh, Burst is so good. Alchemize is also not bad. Tools of the Trade isn't bad either, but Burst is what we're going to want if we're trying to go poison. Ectoplasm is bad. Snecko Eye is... interesting, but I don't think it's great on this build. Mostly because we have a lot of 1s. We have a few 2s, though. I'll take Pandora's Box. Catalyst and Burst are really nice. Corpse Explosion's also very nice. Malaise is nice. Piercing Wail is awesome. Endless Agony I'm going to remove. Footwork is awesome. Finishers aren't offensive. Cool. I'm happy with that. Want to go to a shop, remove some of these bad boys? Don't want to take the Burning Elite in Act 2. Act 2 Burning Elite is called Death Sentence. Act 2 is the hardest act, and Book of Stabbing Burning Elite is literally called Run Ender. Granted, that is the best path, because it's got a lot of campfires. We're gonna take it and hope it's not the book, man. Yeah, Endless Agony we want to get rid of because it just takes a lot of your draw away, and it's not great. Well, actually, it kind of went away right there. Okay. Then it's fine. It's inoffensive, I suppose. Let's just double Poison Stab. Quick Slash just in case we get anything crazy. Finisher. Finisher's cool, but it's not a win condition, right? Oh, fuck. Finisher is actually probably a win condition here. Because if you look at just how much sheer damage it does, I'm not sure if we want to poison here, though. We could win this in so many different angles. This sucks. We need to weaken him. Okay, that's gonna suck, but we win. That's why we took Burst, by the way, so we could do that. Catalyst should double all that poison. So we've got the build. Oh, Blade Dance, my beloved. Deadly poison, we don't mind. Just do we need it? The damage is there. If anything, we didn't grab as many block cards as we needed. Let's look for ways to block, not ways to attack. Leg Sweep is block solution. Remove Endless Agony feels nice. Finisher also feels nice, though. Endless Agony exhausts, so it's not so offensive. Finisher doesn't exhaust, so it's more offensive. Blur is also not awful. Thought so. And we didn't get from Pandora's Box, which removed all of our strikes and defends and replaced them with other things, just in case. Was not apparent. Double Malaise sounds awesome. -4 permanent damage plus a bunch of weak. Let's hurry up and start getting some poison on him. As much as I would like after image, though. We can take a little bit of damage here. It's worth getting the poison off. We gotta be careful about playing too many skills. We want to play a few key skills and not much else against this guy, otherwise we're going to run into a deck full of dazed. Piercing Well, interesting. Blur, interesting. Call that good there. I know we could block more, it's just I think it's worth it to take the damage here. I'm going to fill our deck up. This is a much nicer turn. Leg Sweep is going to save us here, and we're going to get the deck shuffle, which is awesome. We don't need to double up on Leg Sweep, just one is enough. Leg Sweep is one of the best silent block cards. 2 weak is huge, and it also gives you 12 immediate block, upgraded to 18. So, very good card right there. Oh yeah, it's because it's weakened. That's the reason the calculations went wonky there. We don't need to take damage here. He dies next turn anyways, so we can just let this play out. Perfect kill. Skill Potion. Artifact is handy. Poison's nice. Although, Skill Potion sounds a bit nicer than the Poison right now. Bane is damage. I don't think it's the way we want to go about applying damage, though, but a Bane Plus is very tempting there. This one, you actually don't want to kill the healer once. Kill the healer first for once. This guy gets so much worse if you kill the healer. Right now, he spends a lot of his turns defending the healer, which is kind of the ideal situation. We're going to neutralize her. Leg Sweep is tempting, because it's blocked for next turn too, in the sense that that guy will be weakened, and our weakened is very buffed up from Paper Crane. Shouldn't be necessary, though. A lot of things we need to upgrade. If you deal 20 or more damage to this guy, this lady also goes into heal mode. Right now, I don't think we hit that cap, so I think she is going into buff mode. Don't want to double the enemy's poison right now. Better just attack. Okay, she is in heal mode. Cool. Okay, we kill this guy, we win. She's still healing? No, attack buffing. Not the worst thing in the world. Because again, these guys really are very passive so long as she is not dead. Which is kind of the goal. And I win. Deflect isn't my favorite block card. It's mostly just a draw issue, not an energy issue. Fighting another enemy. I could probably take another enemy. I'm out of easy fights, though. First 3 fights are easy fights. This fight's going to be a harder one. Let's just take this route, then. We have an elite coming up. Shame. No, I don't really want that. A lot of things needed upgraded. Burst needs upgraded, Catalyst needs upgraded, Malaise needs upgraded, but it's not as much of a priority. Leg Sweep once upgraded, Footwork once upgraded. And yeah, after that, I'll feel kind of confident. Vesper also needs upgraded. Crippling Cloud could use an upgrade, and then After Image needs an upgrade by the Heart if we want to fight the Heart, which we do want to fight the Heart. For right now, though, Catalyst or Burst is the option. I'm going to go with Catalyst, then I'll upgrade one of the bursts. Right now, if we had one more energy, I would have upgraded the burst. Corpse Explosion is going to be key. You always want to kill this guy first because he can net your ass. And trust me, you do not want to get netted. Crippling Cloud is like the key to survival here, though. In all honesty. Let's get these guys out. Let's drink this and see what we can grab. A free burst sounds lovely, honestly, but so does Cloak and Dagger. Free burst. Crippling Cloud is just, it's the way, because it's going to reduce those damage by almost half. And then just try to blur through it. We needed to get Corpse Explosion on this guy, but it's not as important as not taking fucking 40 damage in one turn. Taking 40 damage in one turn is dumb. That's what I wasn't hoping for. That's also why we have Ancient Artifact. Well, Ancient Potion. That guy's gonna freaking hurt. Let's get this guy dead, plus grab some block. This is just adding a wound. He's not gonna get rid of our artifact. Burning Elite, that's why this sucks so much. Entangle, what that does is you can't play any attacks. You can only play skills, which isn't the worst for this build. I can tell you it's not fun, though. If we played Corpse Explosion, the fight would have been over. In that sense, I would have been dead, though. I could not have taken the extra damage from that. That would have absolutely killed me. That guy's dead. To burst leg sweep you to never die from you again. This guy is usually the last kill. He does the least damage, and he adds wounds to your deck. It's not that bad. That guy over there, he gives you vulnerable, or he gives you weakened. I kind of forget. Either ways, it's more worse than that guy. This guy over there is the first kill, though, because Entangle, and he gives you another status effect, and he does a lot of damage. Overall, not fun. Don't fight him. We want a block card really bad. We didn't get a block card. Unfortunate. Sylvets are Burning Elite out of the way, and I picked this route because I had more campfires. Surviving that is the worst thing we're going to have to do this act. Not Necromancer last fight? Fuck. Hate Necromancer. Captain's Wheel is a very good relic. Heal Hook. Heal Hook is awesome because we have a lot of weak. But it's effectively just free 8 damage. How much do I want that? I'm going to take it. Heal up here. Optionally up there. I think we could take the Elite if we wanted to. Ninja Scroll. Shivs. I'm fine with Shivs. A lot of relics I don't particularly like, so I usually, if the relic provides some value, then I will take it. Really can't decide if I want to fight that Elite. I don't think I do. Because this place also acts as a heal, because the meal ticket is part of the reason I did that. Piercing Whale is good. Blind is alright. All things considered, Blind's alright. Well-laid Plans I wouldn't mind adding to the deck. It could keep our Catalyst for a very nice turn. A lot of well-laid Plans. Piercing Whale was close. Was there any relics I missed? I kind of didn't give those as much attention as I should have. No, I don't think we could have afforded any of those with 98 gold, so... we're good. We're gonna have to think a lot if we do this. Could be Necronomicon. What's Necronomicon going to net us on this build? An extra leg sweep? Extra bouncing flask? No, we'll chill. Typically, it's a good idea to do this, and it's kind of fun. I just don't want to fuck with this build, because last build, when I fucked around, I had a bad time. A really bad time. Vajra, yeah, strength is good. So typically, upgrading I honestly like more than elegance, just because you're going to be stuck with at least 2 of them, and if you're stuck with at least 2 of them, having them upgraded is kind of a huge deal. Whereas removing 1 isn't as big of a deal, though we don't actually have any strikes to defend because of Pandora's Box, hence why I'm choosing the top option. Here, Finisher feels like the play. Again, we need more block, unless Agony exhausts itself, hence why that's not the play. Quick Slash will go eventually, but right now it's a little bit better. And so yeah, let's get rid of a Finisher. This deck is shaping out to be really good. If we solve our block issues, this deck is just fine. Like, more than fine, even. We could double blur ourselves. We don't really need to, though. I'm attacking the wrong guy. It won't matter that much, though, at the end of the day. So our goal is to Corpse Explosion this dude and then into the fight. Burst Blur is actually now tempting. Just because I think Corpse Explosion will end it kind of soon. Sure, I'm gonna do it. That's not going to be useful later in the fight. After image draw, not too disappointed about drawing that. Third turn is safe. Mostly just concerned about getting... What's it called on this guy? Body Explosion? Corpse Explosion? Yeah. Corpse Explosion. Speaking of Corpse Explosion, there it is. I double casted Blur there so I could keep all my block. Didn't know how useful it would be. It was very useful. Now, all that block should roll over into this turn right here. Past this guy, we just need to do 1 damage to each of these guys, which isn't the worst in the world. That guy will be the only one left standing after this turn. Which it would have been smarter to go for these guys. It didn't really matter in the end because I didn't take damage at all this fight. It was a perfect fight. But would have been smarter to go for these guys because the Corpse Explosion would have killed everyone else. We honestly probably can't take another Bouncing Flask. There is too much of one thing. Shivs there's never too much of, but in a lot of decks there's too much of one thing. Skewer is a great early game card. Not for what we're wanting. Doppelganger is honestly pretty handy. It's another card we need to upgrade, and it's mostly, do we have the resources to upgrade it? Because right now there's a lot of things in this build that needs upgraded, and we don't actually have much extra energy this build. And if you aren't using it, it does become a dead draw. That's the main downside of it. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of cases where I am not using it, because again, we have no extra energy this build. Malaise is already trying to absorb any of our extra energy, and look at how much we're using Malaise. Only reason I'm not taking Doppelganger here. Once we get, if we had some energy relics, then yeah, we definitely need an energy relic, I should mention. Here, we're going to want Burst upgrade, it kind of feels like, although with the extra energy, that makes it less tempting. After image for consistency is nice. So is leg sweep to just, it's not 18 block. What the fuck was I smoking? Okay. Malaise is also nice. We're gonna upgrade one of our bursts and then our leg sweep, and then we'll try to fit in some more. We'll see how it goes. Unfortunate. Bouncing Flask is the play here. Blur we kind of want to use, but Well-Laid Plans is more better. More better is correct grammar. Fuck you, fight me. Minions. We save the corpse explosion for the minions. That's going to be pretty good damage. Although, to me, it's looking like a burst double sweep angle to survive this turn. Although footwork would be nice. That also permanently weakens this guy, so we shouldn't have to do much of that again. Corpse explosion is, again, just super freaking nice for damage here, but it's probably not the angle we need to go for damage either. Footwork is going to put in quite a bit of work if we had more blocking cards. After image is nice. Yeah, we're going to take this. Next turn we have the block to do kind of what we want. I just couldn't decide what I wanted to get off. Getting those off also would have been more draw in the future. So there's definitely an argument for that. Right now I'm more focused on damage. Fuck, man. Crippling Cloud coming out also changes things. Burst is tempting. With one more energy, this would be just so fire. But it's not. We don't have it. I think we let Corpse Explosion go, let these guys stay around for a little bit. And Survivor and Crippling Cloud combination. Crippling Cloud exhausts itself, and it's just nice to get that full weaken off and some poison. Burst Plus is freaking nice. Next turn, what are we going to want to play, though? Next turn, there is nothing we can use Burst Plus for, so we aren't going to do that. This guy stops attacking here, but he's going to try to debuff us, which is going to super suck. That's when we're going to want these guys hopefully off of the field. This guy has more HP, so we Corpse Explosion him. We play After Image, Corpse Explosion. Endless Agony is an alright thing to go here. Malaise needs to kind of go away, though. We could take Poison Stab. We could also take Piercing Wail. Piercing Wail is going to be better for the defensive, so I'm going to take it. Because right now, that's kind of our only bastion of support. We do want this guy dead kind of soon, though. So actually, could have been an option to... Because I think that kills, right? Yeah, I think that would have killed. My bad. That was Burst Plus. That was Burst Plus. Awesome. Let's double up on Piercing Wail to just make these guys not do any damage. We really want footwork off, but I think we blur here. Quick Slash or blur is probably the play. Although I'm going to take the extra damage just to get footwork off. Next turn we should draw into Leg Sweep, but if we don't draw into Leg Sweep, we'll draw into something. And if we don't draw into it, Quick Slash will help us draw into it. Mostly want to get this guy dead so we can just reduce all of their damage. Because these guys dead reduces their damage, makes this guy spend another turn to summon. That's our next incoming goal. Then we can focus on doing a pivot into straight offense with Catalyst and stuff on him. Okay, so right now we only have to worry about this guy, and Leg Sweep should handle most of what he's doing. What do we want to keep here? Bouncing Flask, because we want to start getting his poison up. These guys are going to be dead next turn. Next turn should be pretty free for Bouncing Flask. Catalyst is going to wait a little longer. We're going to Catalyst after this next Bouncing Flask. This is a resummon turn? Yeah, this is a resummon turn. First, Bouncing Flask. Man, Blur into Leg Sweep would have been so freaking awesome. Mouth-wateringly good. Burst into Catalyst wins us the game, so we were going to just hold on to that. 50-50 shot, we literally win right now. $324 poison. I'm not sure if he dies from that, so I'm going to do a little bit more damage just to be safe. I think 83. 324, I think that kills on 83. I'm not... Corpse Explosion will be better for next turn. Yeah, that feels good. Not often poison decks go, but when they go, it feels nice. Nightmare is tempting. Last Knife is a good shout out as a just solid damage option if you find it in Act 1 or something. Not even a bad damage option later on, just definitely not with this build once at all. We could Nightmare Catalyst. It just feels like with Burst and Catalyst, the fight should be over. So upgrade a Nightmare is one less cost, yeah. I kind of suck at using Nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. So it's tempting to not. Just because I know I fumble it. I wish I could see Relic before I could see this, or I wish I could see them at the same time and swap between the screens, because if I got an Energy Relic, I'd be much more lenient to take that, whereas right now I'm like, I'm scraping by with what I'm doing. Fuck it, I'll take it. Please give me a Coffee Dripper. Oh, Sozu's fine. Sozu's fine, actually. Velvet Choker would also be fine. I'm fine with Sozu more, though. Just to be safe. Calling Bell is a bad relic. In my humble opinion. Oh, that's not Timekeeper, which makes me happy. It's not Donu and Deka, which makes me sad. It's Ascension Boy. Who... I'm fine with it. We don't have that much powers, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. We can't get our footwork off. We can't get our after image. We've been struggling to get those off in the first place. We need to go for keys. We've already got the Burning Elite key. So we just need to prioritize campfires. We really want to get some things upgraded right now. So I think I'll go that route. Reptomancer could just end this build. There isn't really any build Reptomancer can't end unless you do... How much health does she have in one turn? You know. That's just Reptomancer for you. But that attack does have... This place does have the most campfires. That attack was a blunder in words. Go with Left Path. This Left Path feels a bit more lonesome. It's going to lead me to the same place. Okay. What the fuck am I looking at here? Just a lot of things. Burst, Corpse Explosion doesn't quite kill. Let me make sure it doesn't kill, though. It does kill, actually. No, it doesn't kill. It would need one more hit. The hit in question. Yep. Backflip is good. We don't have enough block cards. And so any block is fine. Backflip is one of the best ones, and it's upgraded. Oh, fuck. Crippling Cloud is an option. It's our AoE weaken. We already have some AoE in Corpse Explosion. If we get Reptomancer, AoE weaken is like mouth-watering. Neutralize is neutralize. What does this do? Is this a good upgrade? It's not a good upgrade. It's fine upgrade. Neutralize is also saving us. Well-laid plans, though, is like... Fuck. I vote Crippling Cloud. None of that was great. There was so many better things that could have removed. Anchor would be so huge here. Another Catalyst we don't need because we have Nightmare. Again, also another reason I didn't want to get rid of well-laid plans is Nightmare stacks with it. I did it, yeah, okay. Because, well, not stacks with it, but if you're wanting a specific thing, Nightmare will stay around with it. Apotheosis is cool. We can't... This is just... Catalyst is the only, like, kind of purchase here, but I don't think we want Catalyst purchase. Just because we already have Nightmare for that purpose. Okay. So Interesting tech here. These end guys always do more damage. They have a higher strike than the middle guy. I know it's weird, and it's like, why are they actually different? Wouldn't believe it, but typically you want to fight these end dudes first. Should have fought that guy probably, but it's gonna be fine. I'm not too worried about this. It's mostly just how do I want to angle it. Kill this dude first. These guys, they have a very strong double attack. Okay, they didn't use their double attack, which is fine. That attack is just the same as that guy's attack right there. Weaken that one. Bouncing Flask isn't quite as pointed. Now we just focus on getting a little bit of damage on these guys and we'll be good. Heal hook. We don't need it on that guy. We need it on this guy, honestly. So let's do that. Piercing Wail, just in case I'm misremembering. But that should kill all except the middle dude. Yep. We have to do 12 damage or 4 poison. This poison goes through block. 4 poison sounds like it can happen. But that works too. Power potion, doesn't matter. Escape plan's an option. We didn't get time meters, so that's actually a kind of safe play. Outmaneuver is another shout out good card, just not on this build. This build is not one I would mimic if I was trying to do a silent anything. Okay, we'll do damage. It's not good damage because poison is our good damage, but there was nothing that would have like made anything permanent till the next turn. This is interesting. We'll play that. This guy has like a really weak attack, which is interesting, but he goes into bigger attacks later on. Now we are 1 catalyst away from victory. I know it doesn't look like it, but catalyst is wild. Catalyst and a burst. Oh, which is where well-laid plans would be so good. Wait, we know we have well-laid plans. We didn't get rid of that one. Okay, good. It's just in here. Just to be safe, let's backflip, because we might get a more block-efficient card. We did get a more block-efficient card, but it's not going to allow us to do that much. Let's do that. Let's just hold on to this. We can save Nightmare for now. We'll save Survivor. That's a good block card, because we are legitimately just 1 catalyst away, which is where Nightmare is only going to matter on boss fights. But even boss fights, I feel like they're going to melt too quick for Nightmare to matter. It's like, no joke, a catalyst and a burst, which is next turn. We frickin' win. Fuck, even a catalyst right now is close enough to a frickin' win that we should probably just do it. Don't have the energy. Who cares? Because it's still like a turn 2 kill. That's where I was struggling to decide if I wanted Nightmare or not. Because Nightmare would make this more efficient and happen quicker, but like, it already happened so quick when we really set our sights. That, yeah. Escape plan is still pretty good. most poison skills are a skill, not an attack, as in the name. Okay, another burst upgrade would be nice. We need to get our red key. Let's get our red key. Please don't be Reptomancer. Please don't be Reptomancer. Woo! Easy boss. Like, actually free for this build. Beyond free, even. We can, like, double blur into something? I don't know. None of this is really what we're going for. It's more just calling out this aspect of our deck. And then also just grabbing some blocks so I don't have to worry about the insignificant hits he's going to throw. Typically, you want to save your attacks for the last because he has slow. I'm not necessarily an attack build, so I'm not focusing too much on that. Give me my well-laid plans out here, and I'll be a pretty happy camper. Those well-laid plans. We're going to save Catalyst with that. Bye, Nightmare. Didn't do that for any reason other than for funsies. And also, it gets Ink Bottle a little closer if you're looking for, like, an actual, like, slight mathematical advantage. There it is. Okay, Burst plus Bouncing Flask Catalyst should just be a win. That's why I'm like, yeah, Nightmare would, like, have given us a few more catalysts. But if I'm not mistaken, it's a little unnecessary here. Without exaggeration, this is probably the highest health guy we are fighting. It's fine. Tacticians. Okay, we aren't going to use it here, though. We don't have enough discard. So we'll skip. Madness is not for this build. It's not bad. Probably just retrace my steps. Eternal Feather? Shit. Have to take the Sapphire Key, otherwise we might be screwed. Yeah, we fight elites no matter what way we go. We have all the keys. Let's just keep upgrading. Footwork isn't a bad upgrade. Well-laid plans is a pretty good upgrade as well. I want to upgrade our blocking options, though, which is mostly going to be leg sweep. We're going to want After Image upgraded soon, though. But it can wait a moment. Let's go this way. Nemesis is another fine boss for this build. Burst Bouncing Flask is looking real fucking appealing right now. Especially considering I cannot block this. I can't actually block it. That's where melees can just be fucking crazy. It also is mostly going crazy because of Paper Crane, I should mention. This boss can be annoying depending on your build. Also hurts for a lot and adds curse. This boss does a lot of things and most of them you aren't going to appreciate. Nightmare is handy here, but we want a blur and a leg sweep to survive for longer. Because this next hit's a big hit, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm a little mistaken on what a big hit is. I mean, I'd say it has a great personality at least. Hello again. We're back at it with some Slay the Spire. Or not necessarily. Well, back at it is kind of a misnomer, but even so. We'll just keep grabbing this. We'll keep our burst. Wouldn't mind getting footwork out of our build. Let's see. Burst. Bouncing flask. Technically should have heal hooked first just to check. Poison stab and a better burst. A better burst would have been kind of cool. I'm not too worried about it though. We'll keep that burst with our well-laid plans. Apply a little more poison. He's looking kind of dead, honestly. How many hours will I stream? Probably a good 10-hour stream, I think. 9 a.m. is wild. Whew. My sleep schedule is kind of fucked, so I'm not sure when I want to end stream. I kind of want to realign my sleep schedule, so maybe only a 10-hour this time, but if it goes to like 12 or 14 hours, don't be too shocked. But otherwise, probably should be safe at 10 hours, I think. So, not 10 hours from right here, like about 7 hours from here. 14-hour stream would be wild. But I'm feeling very energized, to be fair. And also playing different games helps, like, the mental. Not that I disenjoy playing, other games. It's more just like... Or not that I disenjoy playing one game. I like to hyper-focus on a game. It's just... It is a lot more palatable to be like... Okay, I'm gonna play this game, this game, this game, and this game. It's not often I'm in that mood, but right now I'm just kind of in that zone. I agree. That's kind of why I did this. Plus, this run is going very well, and it has me energized. Poison decks are very fun. They don't work out, like, 90% of the times. They do not work out 90% of the times. I'm just in the top 1%, because I'm kind of cool. Keeping our burst. But yeah, it means you could probably take a nap, and I will probably still be here. Probably. Who knows? Don't be absolute certain. Another huge hit with a good personality. Catalyst is like right there, huh? Yeah. Oh no! Oh well. You know, 87 damage is good enough for me. Now this turn, yeah, all of your health turns green, minus a little bit of it. Our block is coming together. I analyzed the problem and I have created a block solution. Bro, you'd think I'm intangible with this much damage it's dealing. Wonder if we can do the heart. I think we can do the heart. Ascension 17 clear is going to be wild for me as well. I'm going to be very happy about that. Silent, the only reason I haven't gotten the clears yet is simply just because I haven't worked towards it. I've struggled so much on the other characters, and Silent feels good. This isn't like a traditional Silent build, though. This is a lucky Silent build. Although I did still do some good analysis on what our issues were and solved them. And I made the pivot into a poison build, which was a daring one. Guria, this late of a Guria isn't great. Although Guria is good, just not on this build. Malaise is good. 7 Masks is awesome. I forget what the mask is. Book and Dagger. No, we don't need any of this. Go for that over there. Right now, a question mark is going to give us a lot more than everything else. Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal is so fucking tempting. Typically, I Am War is just the best, although certain decks like this really fucking like I Am Awake. I Am Healthy isn't typically one you go for too often around here, but it can save you. Typically, if you're this slow around here, you're kind of fucked anyways. I'm gonna take an I Am Awake. This could be a very bad decision. No, Reptomancer, whoever is looking out for me up there, thank you. Thank you very much. Guryu is crazy on Shiv builds. This would have been a very good Shiv build had the cards aligned. But yeah, now we're looking at all upgrades. No healing is a little scary. But, just don't take damage. And this will help us not take damage to where I think it'll be fine. Do we want a Nightmare? What would be Nightmare? We could Nightmare a Piercing Wail, actually. Wouldn't be the worst. By doing this, I'm ensuring that hopefully I have enough blur to... Or the goal would be to get enough blur to where I can get to my blur again. And just use blur as an infinite block chain. To where I don't need to worry about anything. Let's just keep these two. Bouncing Flask. Here's something. Yep, let's kill him. Oh, that's actually a pretty interesting question. One, something about my nickname. I've realized that 4/8 can mean like Nazi slang. Doesn't mean that, by the way. Whoops. I have now become increasingly concerned that that's going to happen to me. Is like, someone's gonna come in chat and be like, hey, nice username, and I'll be like, oh no. So, alright. Really liked Minecraft as a kid, and there's a YouTuber, don't like him anymore. His content's kind of not my favorite anymore. But back in my generation, one of the coolest YouTubers was Sunday. Kinda cool. Now he just makes Among Us brain rot content. Not really a fan. Obviously not the content I'm too into now. But as a kid, I was into it. And he fucking liked Cobblestone. That was his favorite block in Minecraft. That was just kind of it. And so, by proxy, as a kid, I was like, I like Cobblestone. And then, Cobblestone, obviously, as a username, is always taken. So I was like, alright, I need some numbers here. We need to number this bad boy up. And so my choice of numbers, I decided 4 being my least favorite number, and 4 being half of 8, there shall be 4 of the numbers if I go for 8. Because 8 is my favorite number, and since 8 is my favorite number, let's do half of 8. And also, hopefully, with 4 8s, it won't be stolen anymore. And so, that's where it came from. Cobblestone 88888. It was actually stolen on Twitch, because either one of my friends or my dumbass made an account, forgot all of the information, and I don't know the email either. And so, when I made this account, I was like, shit. Alright, I'll just do a different one. After Image is tempting here, but we aren't going to do it. We want to kill these guys. Let's get this one low health. We're going to Nightmare our Catalyst, ideally. Let's escape plan first. Oh, no, now I have to draw that Endless Agony again. It is, okay? I was like 5 years old, to be fair. Can you blame me? So, since then, it's just been my gamer tag. That's what people know me as, you know? I just can't change now. Yeah, getting this guy out here is a little more important. If we play powers, this guy gains 1 strength. You can play your important powers. I would just argue I don't have that many important powers. Because this attack grows multiplicatively with strength, so it's just not a fun attack to be on the receiving end of. We need to weaken him, 100%. See how much Weaken does? It's mostly because we have Paper Crane. Don't think Weaken is like this good outside of here. Keep in mind, any damage we take is permanent. Because we cannot heal because of Mark of Bloom. Which is really bad. Like, ideally, we do not take any more damage here, which we really shouldn't. This is the worst part of the fight. Plus, after a double leg sweep, we should be freaking good. We don't have any blurs, so we'll just save that as is. Yeah, that's how I came up with my username. And then only about 3 months ago did I realize that 888 is sometimes Nazi slang, which isn't great. But, it's clearly not that common, since I haven't ran into anyone yet. So, we'll just hope it stays that way. Oh, there's actually an interesting tech I want to show off here. If I can keep a piercing well. So if you reduce this guy's strength whenever he is, yeah, I'm going to take damage because I want to show this tech off. Give me a moment. Calculating. I need to poison this guy. Where the hell is all our poisons? Okay. I'll try to show it off if I get the chance. Even if it costs me, like, a heart win, it's not too big of a deal. Oh, there's our poison. Why the hell where's my poison at? Like, here's some poison, but it's not a lot of poison. Leg sweep, yay. Poison, poison. Make sure to neutralize you. We have a lot of catalysts. We should probably just start spamming catalysts. Now that we have some poison, we can catalyst this up. Because even 7 poison catalyst is like 20 poison. Yeah, that's some poison. Okay, we use well-laid plans here because I want to show this off. So I need to keep piercing well for the turn he dies. Next turn, we definitely draw a Catalyst, and we Catalyst him again. The reason I multiplied Catalyst was for a fight like this where there's 2 phases he's going to heal from. I don't know if you've seen this fight, or... yeah. Okay. Here it is, if I'm not mistaken. So, he's going to die this turn, right? If you Piercing Wail him on the turn he is dead... if I'm not mistaken, it becomes permanent. I might be fucking mistaken, or I might have mistimed it because poison kills are a little weird. I think poison kills are a little weird, so it's not worse. Yeah, it didn't work because the poison... yeah. You need to do it when he's in that phase. Fuck. Okay, ignore what I just said. It still works, it's just you need to do it while he's in the question mark. Poison was just a weird way to kill him. Also, someone save me because this is about to get fucking bad. Oh, I should have after imaged. L plus Bozo. We're taking 1 damage, whatever, from my mistake. But yeah, if you Piercing Wail him or reduce his strength in any way while he's in his about to question mark phase, then it works, but the poison made him skip that phase, unfortunately. So, couldn't show it off. Did I say poison sacks? I might have fumbled that, so just in case I fumbled that, because I'm having a dementia moment, the strength stays. Like, the strength loss stays, because he gets rid of 1 debuff, but he doesn't get rid of any strength changes. Don't know why. It doesn't check strength change as a debuff or something like that, but it gets rid of the debuff that is called Shackled, which Shackled is what makes his strength go back up, which is why that happens. Also, my chair is peeling. Okay, let's do this. Corpse explosion. More poison. Poison stab. Yeah, we definitely win this. Winning this gives you the Ascension unlock, by the way. Winning the heart is completely optional. It just doesn't feel right if you don't beat the heart. Give me burst. Okay, backflip might save us, although it shouldn't matter. It should just be a bouncing flask moment. Plus Sundial's about to kick in, and our Happy Flower versus Energy turn. $400 enough to kill, we think? Probably. Just to be safe. I think the heart's gonna kill me, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the Ascension unlock. Since we collected all the keys, we get to go to the heart, which is like a cool final boss. Look away now if you don't want spoilers for this area. We don't get to heal because no Mark of the Bloom, which is scary. We got our last Gurya up there. Oh, we don't get Lee's Waffle healing either. Lee's Waffle would be so huge right now. Yeah, we're just gonna take a card removal then. Get rid of Endless Agony. We can't grab any potions. So let's skedaddle. This fight, in some ways, can be worse than the fight to come, the heart. This fight sucks. You target the Shield Boy. Shield Boy is much more offensive than anyone else here. So this fight has a turnaround mechanic. So whoever you're facing does less damage to you. Since this guy is not facing me, he does 50% more damage. Well, no, he is facing me, I'm not facing him. You get the idea. But what we're going to do is burst him. Burst turns it around. It's going to strip his artifact and weaken him. Cool. Leg sweep being gone sucks, though, because this is where we want leg sweep. We need to strip his artifact. Go over here. This guy is doing way more damage. We survivor this. And I think we still frickin' die. We don't quite die, but we're gonna lose a lot of health here. We're blocking this turn. This guy always dies first, just because, less health, plus he's less offensive most times. He does like 60 damage in one hit. I just weakened it so it didn't look like 60 damage. And that guy's gonna need a weaken. Let's Piercing Well him. He doesn't do any damage now. Let's put the Fear of God in this guy. If he explodes, everyone explodes, Angle. And also stop your shenanigans. Okay, we need this guy to die, like, right about now. Otherwise, we don't die, but it's not going to be good for us either. We'll draw a card. Blur would have been so huge to keep. We really need this guy to die soon, though. Poison Stab's going to do a little bit more. Doesn't hurt so bad. Yeah, this would be 60 damage. I'm just reducing it by like 40%, which is a lot. Catalyst, yippee! Congratulations. You all get to die. So I'm taking you to the heart, not past the heart. Warpaint is so interesting here. Acrobatics is definitely an angle. Right now we're having trouble with draw. It's good to catch yourself on situations where either you are running out of energy or you're like, I need that card. That tells you what you're kind of running out of. Right now I haven't said, man, I wish I had more energy to play what's in my hand. I've said, man, I wish this was in my hand. Man, I wish more things were in my hand. Man, I could play more of this. Alright. So, After Image is a solution for this fight. Every time you do an attack, he does 1 damage to you. You have to find a solution to that or you will die. 8 health, that's my lucky number. So obviously I'm gaining 1 block every time he does 1 damage. Well, every time I play a card, he does 1 damage. Every time I play a card, they cancel each other out. Melee's is more important right now to get off. -6 strength. That's going to save us for 1 attack. There's a huge 60 damage attack, and then there's a pretty solid 30 damage attack, but it saves us from. That's the 60, 70 damage attack. Who knows the name? Or who knows? All I know is it freaking hurts. And that it's going to kill us this turn, if I'm not mistaken. Frick. So, I showed you the heart. Didn't beat the heart. It's alright. We're gonna move to a different character, but I'm happy with that. That is an Ascension 18 unlock. Yep, Ascension 18 unlock. Oh, just elites have more challenging movesets and abilities? Not too bad. Defect is my worst, only at Ascension 15. Ironclad, 16. Watcher, I just don't play a lot of. I don't find her as kind of fun, but I will show her off. She's really fun at certain times. Pure Water is very nice, although you can lose it on Watcher. Pretty much everything is good on Watcher, though. This seems fun. This sucks. You always click that hoping for Apotheosis, and then you usually get not Apotheosis. Triple 3 random attacks into your drop pile that cost 0 this combat. 3 random skills into your drop pile that cost 0 this combat. Lost. 5 random attacks. Gosh. The Chrysalysis. Colorless cards generally aren't great. I mostly just took it because it's a fun option. Shouldn't impede on what this character is going to do. This character has stances, which is what makes them interesting. For example, Rage stance. Do I have lethal here? That's always the question to ask with Watcher. Let's see. 9 plus 12 plus 12. 24. 33. Chance for lethal. So that's the reason Watcher's good. Is you can always ask, do you have lethal here? In situations you shouldn't be able to ask, do I have lethal here? You take double damage while in Wrath, though. That's the worry. Pressure points is fun. I wish they went more into it. It's kind of like poison. Take Stash Whip. But their other stance is Calm. Calm is nice. It just makes you do it. When you exit a stance, aka go into Wrath, you gain 2 energy. So you kind of flow into those. Wrath is the best one. Double damage just goes too hard. And I should have lethal this next turn. Nope. Nope. Didn't draw what I needed to draw for that. Next turn's almost guaranteed kill, though, as long as we get one extra strike. Yeah, you see how silent I had to actually work for some stuff? Yeah, this character doesn't do that much. I should have just skipped the colorless card, I think. Also, that's just a 16 block with like 2 energy, and it's not even funny, and you can save it. Like, it's crazy. It is absolutely ludicrous. Miracle is just great. Extra energy for 1 turn. Lets you do things like that. There's a reason this character's a little looked at weirdly by the community. Dung Defender first try is awesome. Dung Defender is a fun fight. Don't have lethal, but it doesn't quite matter because we can just immediately go into vigilance again. Or calm, I suppose I should call it. We're going to take as little damage as possible here. Chrysalis is just making this deck worse. Oh well. If I can't beat Watcher with a downgrade, what am I really doing? Ragnarok and Flurry of Blows are just awesome. Flurry of Blows is free for a lot of later game Watcher builds. Ragnarok is a interesting thing, so I'll go for that. Flurry of Blows is typically the play there, though. Not lethal. That's 25 damage, which does not kill, but it gets darn close. Petting my cat. That's why I was reaching down there. Let's... block. Stop tugging on my cell phone. Well, not cell phone cord. Fuck. My fucking headphone cord. Goofy ass cat. Yeah, this is going to try to escape from me. Preferably would not let that happen, but it's probably going to. We were already broke in the first place. You can't rob a broke man. And you can. And we kill. Crescendo is good. It's a Wrath button. On-demand Wrath. Empty Body is very good. Make that cost less. Make this hit 1 more time for a little bit more damage. Make that cost less. Eruption cost less is usually the first upgrade I go for. We've got a lot of shot fires coming up, which is awesome. My cat wants on my lap. That'll make her stop bothering me. And this is a game where the cat's allowed on my lap. Yeah, we'll block this turn, I suppose. If we got lucky that we could do like some damage here, but it's not guaranteed, so it's not. Let's see, do we want to crescendo this turn? Nah, we'll save it. As long as we kill that guy, we're at a damage, or we're taking less damage. Because these guys only gain 4 strength, but this guy was doing 6 damage. So on average, we were taking 12 a turn, now we are taking less. Eruption's the only way we're killing that guy. We're gonna go back into Vigilance. Empty Body would exit our stance, which is cool. We're actually gonna do it. It gives us 2 more energy, which is cool. Not good in this specific scenario, but good in the later scenario. This guy I'm not worried about, because Ragnarok will actually just decimate him. Oh, I had lethal there. Whoopsies. That's the biggest thing to watch for with Watcher is just like, you have lethal in situations you don't. Usually I'm like, oh, full health that guy? There's no way I have lethal there. But no, I had lethal there if I went into Ragnarok. Or not Ragnarok, Rage. Big flurry of blows. Rest, Smith. Smith. I don't know why I'm thinking about certain things. Fucking head in the clouds, man. There's an option. Take Ragnarok up again. That's gonna make it lethal against so many things, because now it's over 30 damage. Hurricane, game 1 strength. That's one of the best relics in the game. Take another Smith here. Upgrade Crescendo. Whisker, not too bad. Let's show him what fucking God looks like. So Watcher feels like a modded character sometimes. That's normal for Watcher. Completely normal for Watcher. Yes, I just got him to 40 health with 1 attack. Well, technically 2 attacks, but I mean, you know. And now you might be saying, oh, you're gonna get punished for that. Not really. In fact, I'm gonna use an energy generation glitch effectively to insta-block all of Lavagulin's attack. Never done that on other characters? Yeah, don't worry, it's Watcher. Save that block for later. Watcher actually... Bro, people who say Watcher is like perfectly balanced and all that are fucking insane. I don't even know, man. I am full blocking Lavagulin with like no deck issue. Like I haven't built my deck super defensively or anything, but I'm full blocking Lavagulin every single time. I did half his health in 1 attack, and I haven't even taken damage. Brother, Watcher is busted as fuck. And I have actually neutered the deck by putting a dead draw and getting rid of all of my starting cash. But yet, it's Watcher, so it just works. Do I have lethal here? I think I got lethal here, right? 10 damage. Yeah, I have lethal here. Wave of the Hand is awesome, and so is Halt. Halt you can typically use and block. Well, I'll show you if I pick it up. I haven't decided. Tranquility is also awesome. All of these are awesome. But I mean, what Watcher card isn't awesome? Whenever you gain block this turn, apply 1 week to all enemies is pretty good. We're going to take Halt, though. Halt works a little bit better for what we're doing this build. It's not quite lethal, but it's pretty damn close. Yeah, 60 damage with only strikes. That's just Watcher. Watcher is such a goober. See, the big thing about Watcher is, yeah, you're taking double damage. That doesn't actually matter if the enemies are dead. Want another Crescendo? We should probably take a Tranquility just to be safe. Sure, let's fight the Burning Elite. Oh, Gremlin Knob? Gremlin Knob can be a little scary. I say that as I just deleted like 75% of his health bar. Cool. Horncleat, awesome. Another Crescendo, I might take it. Let's see, at the end of your turn, shuffle Insight into your draw pile. Insight's not bad, it's card draw. Do I need card draw, though? Or do I want Crescendo? Take a Crescendo again. It was a tough decision, but kind of porky pigged that one. Brother, I just one-shot 2 elites before you. It's time to go home. Couldn't Ragnarok him, unfortunately. I would have done huge damage, but there's definitely a world where we just one-shot this guy on another turn. Keep my safety. Oh, yeah, there's no more attacks coming at us, so let's Crescendo real quick. Flurry of Blows comes back because it loves us. If we emptied bodied, Flurry of Blows would also come back, but we're just going to one-shot him with whatever we draw next turn. Or not one-shot him, I suppose I should say, just finish him off. Every other character would be like shaking in their boots, worried, oh no, I might get my money stolen. Oh no, I can't full block that. Oh no, XX and X. Watcher is just kind of like, oh, well, I'll just full block and go into lethal next turn. Establishment means all cards that retain get their price reduced or their energy cost reduced. We're going to innate cost that right now. So like Crescendo, Safety, now that they're staying in my hand, they will get reduced by 1 on their cost. Which does make that a free 12 block, which is pretty nifty. So what we're gonna do here is Crescendo Ragnarok to do a little bit of damage into a Tranquility Safety. And we'll take 4 damage, not bad. Name another character who can do like 100 damage to Hexaghost on the turn the big attack is coming out. You can't. We'll apply Weaken, gain some strength. Eruption, Halt, Empty Body. Flurry of Blows again. That's why Flurry of Blows is good. Look at it proccing Shuriken. That's why I say, honestly, as crazy as Ragnarok seems, Flurry of Blows was 100% the take there. 100% of the time. It is so much crazier than what we are even doing right now. Which is dumb, to say the least. Half health Hexaghost is wild. Like, even with that crazy lucky silent poison build, we were doing less damage than this. Watcher is actually just built different. Wasn't the best turn to go into Wrath. I probably should have waited. But, like, it's Watcher, so it doesn't matter that much. This turn's gonna freaking suck if I don't find a solution for it, though. We have lethal, actually. Never mind. We're good. Blasphemy is interesting, so it will immediately throw you into Divinity, but you die next turn. It's kind of fun to mess with. It's not actually considered that good of a card. Divinity is interesting, and I didn't mention it because it's a third stance that is kind of weird. It's not one you often find yourself playing into, but sometimes you do. So when you enter a stance, you gain 3 energy and attacks deal triple damage. Exit a stance at the start of your next turn. So it's just 1 turn of triple damage. It's awesome. Everything else kind of sucks. In fact, we're going to skip it. Teacup or something? Astrolabe is one of the best. Astrolabe doesn't seem so good, but it's very good. Bowling Bath, Simmering Fury. Alright. Simmering Fury is going to throw you into Wrath next turn, and you draw 3 cards. That can be good for stacking stuff up. Empty Body is just solid. You've already seen me use it. Block, exit your stance. Wonderful. Bowling Bash. Deal 10 damage for each enemy in combat. Very good for AoE fights. Well, not AoE fights. multiple enemy fights. How many elites can we fit in here? 3 elites if we want to. Also, welcome to the stream bot. Enjoy your stay. Throw a flurry of bows out here. We're going to deceive reality, safety, establishment up, although there's a chance Simmering Fury would kill. Just be lethal there. Because next turn it would throw us into Wrath and draw more cards, so there's a good chance it could have actually just killed him right there. We don't need to play it fast, though.